Coffee, friend. Yeah, just dropped in to have a cup of coffee, friend.
This isn't your granddad's coffee.
One more cup of coffee by the road.
Hotter than coffee in your lap.
One more cup of coffee before I go.
I like sugar in my coffee, baby.
Can you smell what the crew is brewing? It's like espresso for your ears.
Ooh, that's right.
I missed the Friday song.
Yeah, the Friday song. I forgot to put in our normal one, so now we get this old one.
Oh,
You remember this one?
don't. Flashbacks.
Yeah, I'm having definitely.
That's right! Pew, 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 pew.
Oh, I missed Jay.
Yeah, of course I do. He had a way of making things exciting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's Friday.
Yeah.
We should be like that.
And he could pump you up. I'm trying, but I'm
Yeah.
just like, I'm at the
Oh,
bottom,
you're
man.
horrible.
I got nothing.
I'm
Yeah.
like,
Okay.
come on, it's Friday. You're like, yeah.
Hey, wait,
Yeah.
wait.
That means it's almost Monday.
Yeah.
No. It's
Oh.
it's Friday.
Oh.
We have some weather coming in that's perfect for watching
Yeah.
movies.
We have the weather for you coming up.
Yeah, we have the weather.
Got
here.
the night off.
Brought to you by Horatio St. Bank.
Yeah, you
Yeah,
got the night
I
off.
don't have to work tonight.
This is
You
the
don't.
first Friday night
Well-
you've had off in a long time.
Well-
oh.
well,
Oh.
yeah.
Oh.
What?
Nothing.
Talk about it later.
Nothing's going on.
Like, yeah, no.
Oh.
I had some plans this evening. I was going to share with you guys. I had already talked to Tyler a little bit about it, but it's that all kind of fell through. I
Yeah.
guess the weather, that was my least concern. But I wanted to go camping tonight.
Yeah.
I think I did talk
You
to you
did
about
talk
it.
to me about it, yeah.
So, but then I got a text from somebody last night that was like, do you want to hang out this evening? And I was like, I don't. I was wrapped up. I couldn't. And, hey, no problem. See you tomorrow. And I was like, see you tomorrow, like Friday.
Yeah, for the thing.
Oh.
Yeah, for the thing. And then I was like, oh, yeah, that's right. Something
There's
my
a thing.
wife's kind of set up. I'm looking forward to it. Don't get me wrong. It'd be a nice thing. But I did totally forget
Politician.
about it. Yeah. Yeah.
Where's the podium
I'll be
at?
kissing some babies. And,
Yeah.
Yeah.
shaking some hands or something like that.
Nice.
And, so yeah, I got that, but wanted to go camp in the rain. Like I've told a couple of people about it, not inviting them, just told them like,
Yeah, and they're
what are you
like, the
doing?
rain?
Yeah, the rain. People have been camping in the rain for a long time. All right, we all used to.
They
camp
just
in the
don't
rain.
enjoy it.
It's just all about the prep work.
Yeah?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make sure you can wear a raincoat.
Well, what if my TV, I'm bringing the TV, I'm going to hook that up. That's
Yeah.
going to be a bit of an issue.
Dangerous.
Definitely.
Yeah, the cappuccino machine, the
Foot
Xbox foot bath.
That's glamping,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
right?
That's glamping. Patrick considers glamping. When he glamps, it's just like, oh, we got 2 packages of hot dogs.
Yeah.
That's glamping.
Yeah.
Normally he
Definitely.
brings none. He's just like, you forage.
find something
yeah,
out there,
we'll
yeah.
forage.
Yeah. Eventually, you'll find a good mushroom to eat.
Yeah. Good morning, everybody on Facebook Live.
Good morning.
We're doing our drawing for today,
7:20.
7:20 or so.
Do we have something?
Yes.
We do. Oh
Yeah,
my gosh.
my plan was to come in at 5:00 this morning, even though I didn't have any work to do, and get this stuff put together.
Yeah.
So I'll have to wait till the 7:00 hour.
So
to do
I'm
it.
taking
But-
care of next week's then.
All right.
Oh.
You better
right.
start thinking now.
Well, I know what I want to do. I just completely forgot about it.
Oh.
Y'all
We're
didn't
talking to
send me a
Patrick.
reminder.
Talking to Patrick yesterday, like, so what were you planning on giveaways? He's like, I got a bunch of junk,
yeah, that's
bunch of
not-
trash, that I don't want.
I was just honestly going to give like a random box. It was going to be like a mystery box from Patrick's house.
just not
It was-
exciting. Just not.
Yeah, well, it could be anything.
To
It
certain
could be.
people, it could be exciting,
Yeah.
I suppose.
I mean, people
Yeah.
pay big money for these mystery boxes.
Yeah.
These,
Yeah.
we have talked about these before. These subscription boxes
Yeah.
where you pay $40 a month for a bunch of crap that
Yeah.
you don't want. And
$40
but the-
bucks to figure out my personality.
Yeah, and the
Yeah.
best thing is that you don't know what you're getting. So
Yeah.
so you at least that whole month you get to be like, it's going to be something nice, and then you open it up and it's
It's got to be every time that it's just like, oh,
yeah.
Harry Potter coasters.
Yeah.
I saw one. I'm gonna I'll find it. And oh yeah, this computer's off. We lost power yesterday.
Yeah, we
didn't
did.
Yeah, I lost power like twice yesterday.
Yep.
As
We
someone
love
sneezes in your
Swepco.
neighborhood, and you lose power.
Yep.
But yes, some of these boxes are ridiculous. I was looking at one that has so many goofy things, and of course they just send you one a month. And it was a review of this particular subscription, and at least they were honest in it. They were like, "Look, sometimes you're going to get what you're kind of paying for, but a lot you're not. That's how these things make their money,
The
right?"
bespoke boxes.
Yes, the bespoke boxes.
Are these
yeah.
like unclaimed mail?
No.
Or,
No,
okay,
these
I
just
was
put
going to say
together.
those are usually more expensive.
This one I
Yeah.
watched a clip from the company itself, and they were talking about like we handcraft
Yeah.
each one of these boxes for that you answer a certain amount of questions, take like a quiz, personality quiz or something, and then they match it. But they were going through some of the manly items they send you, and one thing is it's like a wooden stick that you can put inside your bourbon. Let's say you have a 20-year bourbon, but you would really prefer a 40-year bourbon, so you put this nasty stick,
Aging stick in
an
it.
aging stick in there that makes it taste like old wood.
Yeah.
And that's one of the items you get. Now it does come with its own like jar that you can you can pour the whiskey in or your bourbon or whatever scotch
Yeah.
into it and then stick the
stick
aging
in there.
stick in
Yeah.
there. Yeah, and then it just makes it taste
so
nastier.
arrogant.
Everybody knows scotch is gross.
Yeah.
All right.
Just inherently.
Yeah.
Like, I don't even care.
Yeah.
Like, maybe when you're rich, it tastes good. I don't know, or
Yeah.
something.
Your taste buds are gone or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
From eating all that fine
Yeah.
food.
Yeah, those are the worst boxes. Are like, be a man box. All right, you get the gentleman, which is a tumbler or
Yeah,
something like
yeah.
that. A glass, and then this aged whiskey and like a knife or a hatchet.
Yeah.
And it comes in like a wooden thing that
Yeah,
you
you
did.
live like in an apartment. What
Yeah,
are you gonna
exactly.
do with a hatchet?
Yeah.
And-
Yeah.
Really, all they want is just like some self-care stuff, like a nice
Yeah.
satin eye mask.
Yeah. That's what the men want.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and some good moisturizing cream, and
Yeah.
men should be taken care of.
I agree. I do not lie about my lack of manliness, nor do I pay some company to, to build this facade around me of manliness so that
Yeah.
when you walk in, it's like, do you like my, St. Pauli girls neon sign that I got in my bespoke box? And let's whip out the tumblers, boys, and let's clink some glasses. I've got round spheres of ice. You know those?
Oh, yes, absolutely.
Yeah, I've seen that in one of
We've
the
all
boxes.
known those people, haven't we?
Yeah.
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 And it's like, well, what have you ever operated a power tool? Have you ever,
Yeah, do you think you could without ending
Yeah.
up in a hospital
yeah,
afterwards?
exactly. Like, I can't. So
Yeah.
I don't, and I don't also, buy the man boxes.
Well,
Yeah.
maybe we'll go through this a little bit later because it is absolutely goofy.
Yeah.
The things that this comes with, and on the it looks like maybe some of them are nice, but I think at the end of the day, it's a bunch of garbage.
Yeah, of
And
course.
How many videos there are out there? When I was looking for the company's video, I saw a host of YouTube video or like influencers, I guess, YouTubers who that's their job is they just
Review boxes?
review the boxes. They
Yeah.
do the unboxing, I guess
Yeah.
is what they call that. So just sit there, and of
Do
course
I
it's
want
sponsored
that?
by the company,
Yeah.
so all they're talking is good about
Yeah.
these things.
And they
Yeah.
give them a good box. Like, this is classic marketing, like gambling. At the end of the day, I don't know if it was bespoke or one of those, but it was like, we charge you $39.99 a month, and you could get $200 worth of electronics and cool stuff out of
Yeah.
this.
You could.
You could, yeah, because that makes a lot of sense. We definitely want to undercharge you and over provide, because
Yeah.
that makes sense for a business.
Yeah, absolutely.
Could have an Apple Watch in there, could have a this, could have a that, and it never does.
No. That's a banana peeler.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
You could get a pair of these in your box.
Oh, those are horrible. What are those are like,
Those are like kind of some hipster boots there.
Yeah.
Like every man in Flagstaff wore those, I'm
they,
sure.
They look like the shoes that like that one kid in school wore for like 3 years straight.
yeah.
Yeah,
They look like some type of winter boot.
yeah,
Something to help you rebuild your arches.
yeah, drama class shoe. That's yeah.
Let me see
Yeah.
again. I think I have a
Class.
pair of boots that look just like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I could honestly picture you wearing these. You always have really nice shoes.
Those would come with like a wolf T-shirt,
Yeah.
howling at the moon.
I
You know?
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
love those.
Right.
Classic.
Yeah, you always know. All right.
Yeah, throwing knives. That's one of the things I
yeah.
saw.
Oh, yeah.
Throwing knives. That is such an impractical.
Yeah.
What in the world are you ever going to do with those?
Oh, so this
Yeah.
is all just for men.
Yeah.
This bespoke
yeah.
stuff.
I think so.
Okay.
We'll take the quiz later.
Oh, and
Yeah.
figure out what you like.
I think if you're a guy
Throwing
who
knives.
needs throwing knives, you probably have a good set already. You're not hoping that maybe some come in a mystery box.
Darn it.
Maybe next month.
Yeah. Maybe
Yeah.
next month. And then
Or
you
a
got
hatchet. Even.
Yeah,
You're not
yeah.
waiting for a hatchet to come in.
Yeah.
You know. So now I can do all this hatcheting. It
Yeah.
finally happened. You know.
Maybe one of those ridiculous ornate gas station knives.
Yeah.
you know,
Oh,
with
God.
the curved thing, and
Yeah.
it's got the whole. It's like a trench knife, but on planet Zebes or something like that. Like I don't know. What
It's
that
those ones that like covered, like the gas station knives are like covered in American flags and
Yeah.
eagles and all that, and you like whip it out. It's like made in Malaysia.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah. The one that's like
Yeah.
it's like a
Copy again.
dragon for the handle,
Oh,
you know,
yes,
and then
yeah.
it's like there's size,
Yeah.
like
If you have a rack in your house with a with like a tanto,
Yeah, yeah.
a wakazishi
Yeah,
or
yeah.
something, and a
Yeah.
katana.
Yeah.
All right, throw it out.
Yeah.
Just go ahead and throw it out.
And
Nobody thinks that's cool.
yeah, it's cool. It's not full tang.
Yeah,
Like I've seen those.
don't
those-
swing it around.
Yeah, don't because that blade will just right out of the handle.
Right.
You ever seen those
Just-
and that rattles?
Yes.
It rattles where the blade meets the handle. I love those.
Absolutely, and they're about as good as the only thing you could use them for is like butter your bread.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm looking at some of these gifts, and it's like knives, fleece, overshirts, hatchet, stuff like that. And honestly, I feel like it should include a Greyhound ticket to like Portland,
Yeah,
Oregon,
yeah,
or
of course,
something.
of course. And also man coffee, beard coffee.
Yeah,
Yeah, coffee with
beer.
brewed
There's
with
got to be
beard
beer
hairs in it.
oil in there.
Oh. Yeah, and they're still like
Nice.
flavored. Like man, nobody don't want their coffee
Yeah.
flavored.
Yeah, with the man.
Flavor it afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay.
This is one man here. This is all of this. I know this man.
Yeah, the Black Rifle Coffee Company. I've seen that one.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
like with mandarin flavored coffee. And pomegranate essence. Like,
yeah.
yeah.
I can't
Comes
even say
with
that.
creamer.
Pomegranate.
You said pomegranate,
yeah,
which
you
is
don't
like
know how
a
to
German
say
That's
it.
the
hand
German.
grenade.
Yeah.
So you use those in
Well,
World War
pomegranate
II.
is still that is technically French for hand grenade.
pomegranate.
English,
Yeah.
not my first language. How many
Right,
times?
that's
Yeah.
true.
Yeah.
That is
All
that
right.
is sort of true.
Yeah, both of y'all got to grow up speaking English. I had to
Yes.
learn it the hard way.
Yeah.
That's
Hey,
nice.
my
That's right.
my first words were German,
Yeah.
but there was like just words,
Yeah, just
never
babble.
Yeah.
sentence. Yeah.
Swear words, I bet.
Yeah,
Yeah, probably first
Yeah.
first words you learn in any language.
Yeah,
That's true.
Yeah.
All right, we should do the weather. We got to start doing the weather earlier, not 6:35. So we have too much fun. All right, it's Friday. All right, let's
Yeah.
buckle down. We got to do a tight show today.
Okay.
Here's the weather brought to you by Horatio State Bank.
You could try getting a loan out of town.
Someone will be with you. Don't know when. Don't hold your breath. But keep waiting. You don't have anything better to do.
Or just come to us, where we make quick decisions locally. Horatio State Bank. Strong, independent, and local. Member FDIC.
Number one country.
All right. Oh goodness, we have a 90% chance of showers and thunder. Could you imagine if that 10% happened?
It probably
It
would.
It definitely could.
Yeah.
It's theoretically possible.
You flip a coin 10 times.
Yeah,
One of those
that's right.
times is going to be that 10%.
That's right. New rainfall amounts between 1/4 and 1/2 inch possible just for today. Man, this is going to be later in the afternoon. It's telling me between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m., which is pretty specific. Thunderstorms. Some of these storms could be severe. A high near 78. Strong winds, 30 miles per hour. Jen. Tonight, 90% chance of showers and
Listen to
thunderstorms.
this quiz afterwards.
Yeah. Tonight is like the exact same, just a low of 43. And then tomorrow clears out. Saturday, sunny, a high near 66. Sunday, sunny, a high near 75. Sunday night now has a 20% chance of showers, and Monday has a 40% chance of showers. So there you have it.
And man, it's warming up next week. It's highs in the 80s next
Yeah.
week. Interesting. And then we're actually we're going to see like a 40-degree drop today. from a high near 80 today to a low of 40 tonight.
Yeah.
That's
awesome.
classic Arkansas.
Yeah.
Last night it felt really warm outside
It did.
at like 9 o'clock.
Opened up our windows last night, and I had the fan on full.
Yeah.
Full
I was
blast.
hot in my house last
Yeah.
night.
Absolutely.
Yep.
It's crazy.
It's crazy.
It's so
It's
crazy.
just crazy.
Yeah. Well, get ready for some more spring weather next week.
Yay.
So I can keep my plants out for a while.
Oh,
right?
definitely,
Okay,
yeah.
cool.
I
I
mean-
only rearranged my whole living room for it.
Right.
And now it looks terrible.
No, we only had to bring them in like 2 nights. That
Yeah.
like ridiculous hard freeze that we had, where it was, it dropped down to like 25, and the next day was 85. And, yeah. But I was looking at the long range forecast. Make sure don't put your shorts up till after Christmas. All right, it's going to be a nice warm Christmas this year.
Yeah.
Probably really wet, but it will be
Hey,
warm.
that's all right.
We're gonna get snow. We're gonna get snow early next year.
That's a prediction.
Yeah, that is a prediction.
That is a prediction.
Classify that under prediction.
Yes.
The last
Please.
3 years, I think now in a row, we got a little bit of snow in 19, then in 20, and then in 2021 we got that like
Big
foot
storm.
huge.
Yeah.
Huge snow, one of the most ever recorded for Southwest Arkansas. And then earlier this year, back in February, we got some dusting again.
Yeah, there were a couple of times where a little bits of snow.
Little bits of snow.
It was a lot of fun last year because it was like a week where Kdqn just the whole listening area is kind of shut down.
Yeah.
Remember, like my wife did not work for a week. Schools were out for a week. I feel like some of the only people working were us here.
Yeah.
Diligently coming in every morning. Tyler
had-
parking at Easy Mark.
Yeah.
He couldn't get his car up the hill from all the ice.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that was cool though. Like that car had some heart, man. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
That car was like, weem in the snow, just like struggling, sliding, drifting into the to the Easy Mart parking lot, leaving it there, going inside, talking to the teller, be like, "Can I leave my car here?" She's like, "I don't care. All right, I'm off in 2 minutes. I don't care what you do. Get out of here if you're not buying anything."
I was driving that Land Rover. So
Yeah.
glad I had
Yeah.
the snorkel. That
Yeah.
came in real handy for
Oh, yeah.
all the snow.
Yeah, totally.
What
Yep.
was it like when the pandemic started? Were you guys just open all the time? Were you up here every day despite, or were there
We
days?
came after.
Yeah, we came after the start.
Oh, gotcha.
Yeah.
This place took it a lot more seriously than the other place that I worked at.
Same here.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like it was completely like, but, I had a big store, huge. I was
Yeah.
able to easily, but the worst part was my regulars that would come in and like make payments every month.
Yeah.
Also felt it necessary to sit down and just talk to me about how this is all a democratic, conspiracy.
Yeah.
And I remember having to tell one guy, like, dude, if you're not buying something or paying, like, you're gonna have to leave.
Yeah, because you're
Yeah.
usually there by yourself too. Like,
Yeah.
you got things
Yeah.
to do.
Yeah.
And a
That's
lot
a
of things
big
like
thing.
carrying sofas. It's hard to have a conversation while you're
Yeah.
carrying a recliner.
Yeah,
around.
exactly. I got a dryer on my back, like Atlas.
Well,
And I'm
watch
like,
it. Let me tell you
Yeah,
something,
yeah.
Sonny.
Have a seat.
Well, sir, you
Yeah.
know it's just a big conspiracy now.
Yeah, and usually those conspiracy theories come with like a dirty shirt as well. So
Yeah.
they're sitting on the
Oh.
on the couch, and I'm like, come on, man, get up.
Greasy.
You greasy there.
I
Listen, okay, I understand the conspiracy theory. I do.
Yeah.
All right, but like once people started like perishing, I was like,
Yeah.
all right, this is a little real.
Yeah.
All right, this is pretty real.
That's
I
how
think,
it got for. I was working at a service department, and so there was a lot of getting inside vehicles.
Yeah.
So that did introduce like we're immediately like getting guidelines from the car
Yeah,
manufacturers. Like
yeah.
this is what you should do. Go in there like wiping door handles before
Oh,
we
yeah,
touch
yeah.
it with gloves,
Did you guys
masks.
put plastic down everywhere?
No,
I
I
know-
don't. Oh yeah, we did. We put like plastic steering wheel covers
Yeah,
and then
yeah.
covers like on the shifters and stuff. Yeah, we did do that. But I mean, getting inside, if somebody was like sneezing like crazy inside a car, wearing a little mask is not gonna. I mean, now all of a sudden you're in the same environment where all those particulates are floating around. So,
Yeah.
but
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
Yeah,
there's no
everybody's
stopping
fine.
it.
Yeah.
No, what about you? How did Flagstaff went crazy?
Oh
huh?
yeah,
Oh,
yeah, it was insane.
down.
We started hearing little things about it, and people were like, you should probably be stocking up on food. So I remember I went out and I got probably like a month worth of food.
Yeah.
And then like immediately after everything shut down, and the only like kind of bad thing that I saw was at one point we tried to get toilet paper because we were out, so we went to Safeway at like right when they open at 5 in the morning,
Just-
it was first come first serve, right? And we were all walking in a line down the toilet paper aisle, and you were only allowed to grab 2 packs, and this lady was grabbing like the 32 packs,
Yeah.
2 of them,
Oh yeah.
which I don't think you were allowed to do. And there were older people behind us, and by the time they got down there was no more toilet paper.
Hey,
And
I have to go to the bathroom a whole lot. Okay.
I
yeah.
was really upset by that.
Did you have some?
I had one little roll of, or one little
Yeah,
pack of like
yeah.
4 or 5, or sorry, 6.
Because
maybe.
everybody's nice until it looks like there's like something bad is really going to happen,
Mm.
and then I'm like, oh, the old people didn't get it. Well, I'm not giving up mine though.
Yeah.
All right.
They had their chance.
Yeah, they had their chance. All right.
Yeah.
It's the old get fed on by the weak. All right, or whatever.
Yeah, no, in that case, yeah.
Yeah, I guess
that's
so.
still weak.
Yeah.
There's a weak move.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Right?
It seems so long ago, but the toilet paper shortage. And I saw people here like a Dollar General. I'm going in there just for a pack.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm there's where they had no like limit there either. So like I go, the shelves are empty, or it's just that like prison issue toilet paper is all that's left.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And,
Soviet Russia toilet
yes,
paper.
yeah, thank you. And I go in line, and there's people taking selfies with their shopping carts
Yeah.
full of toilet paper. People were buying it really just for the gram. I
Yeah, of
think.
course.
Oh,
yeah.
absolutely.
How stupid did you feel?
Yeah.
When you're still working off that toilet paper.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
You paid
yeah,
extra
yeah.
for.
And I was just like, where do you put this all? Like people had just like there was one guy, he had a cart behind him and a cart in front of him, filled a mountain of toilet paper
Yeah.
in each one, and he was just having the time of his
Oh,
life.
yeah.
I will say that was one of the fun moments of the pandemic when it was starting to seem a little like real. Like
Yeah.
people were perishing. Nobody at that point, it was still like unsure how bad this thing was going to be. Like we did a bunch of prepping and shopping. You Tyler, you were living with us at the time, so you got a bunch of stuff. We got a bunch of stuff. We had it
just
all
ate
laid
it.
out. We were checking the guns and the ammunition and each one of them and the supplies and stuff. I'm like, well, we could hold out for a little while.
Yeah,
Yep.
a little while.
Yeah.
We'll just go down the road to just find somebody. And, the more you prep, the more you're just gathering stuff for the 2 big guys down the block.
Yeah.
We're gonna come and shake the gold coins out of your pockets, take care of you. That's my fear. I don't mind
Yeah.
prepping. The more I have, the more of a target I am. So I have
Yeah.
nothing at my house. I never will. All right. Yeah. No storm shelter that is gonna have somebody just crowbar into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it in dry bags and bury it. in the
Yeah,
yard.
yeah, exactly. I think it's a city thing versus a small town thing. So around here, not that many like networking jobs, or like, I develop apps and, that and that. People have to work hard, really hard
There's
around
not too many
here.
work at home opportunities.
Yeah,
here.
yeah. While in bigger places, it's like, I'm going to have to work at home, Sorry.
That's great.
It's just what I have to put on that voice.
Yeah.
Like,
But how are you going to make coffee?
yeah, exactly. Well, I won't. By work, I mean collect unemployment,
Yeah.
and now I'll work on my dream of like selling my already colored in color books.
You remember they were.
People definitely want to buy those and see my.
Oh my gosh!
Yeah.
Yeah. And people were getting those $700 extra on top of their.
Yeah.
Usually, like unemployment, I hear people get like $400 a week or something. Now you were getting the extra
What?
$700.
$400 a week.
Yeah. I mean, I think it depends on what you make. It's like 2/3 or something. I'm not sure. I've never got unemployment, but it's some percentage of what your your income was at that job. But during the pandemic, the federal order, like one of the things that Trump signed was you get an extra $700 a week. That was ridiculous.
Yeah.
I knew people who they lost their jobs because of the pandemic, or they were laid off, and they were making more money sitting at home doing nothing than they were when they were actually working.
I knew that person very well on my side, and they were like spending that money like crazy.
Yeah.
And then complaining that they didn't have money.
Oh, right.
And
Yeah,
the
like-
government screwing them over.
And it was like I could see a little help or something, and with the idea being like put that money away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Put it away
Yeah.
because it's not going to last forever. Or
You got rent coming up.
Got rent
you know?
coming up, or hopefully when this thing's all over with, you got a little nest egg.
But
to
my
work
bespoke box subscription,
Yeah.
I got the gold now. I'm able to afford the gold now. Yeah, it's like, can we blame them? Can we blame the Californians out there? around here, because they were, yelling at people like, stay home, stay masked, so that it kept the illusion going longer so they could
Shaming
continue.
people that weren't wearing masks.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
stuff.
While the whole time they're like, I hope this money doesn't stop coming in. Yeah. I do the same thing, guys. We can't blame them. Can't judge them.
I don't know. It's just like right now to still have that ad is ridiculous, and there's still
there's still, absolutely.
I'm seeing that. President Biden a couple months ago or something, he was like, "Pandemic's over." It's over, and I'm like, "Yeah, finally." I think we can safely say that. But there's still people like some of the podcasts I listen to, political podcasts. I try to listen to some that have differing voices from differing sides. There's one particular side that's just like, "Well, I don't believe that it's over," and it's like, it doesn't matter what you believe. Okay, look at the numbers, look at the facts. All right, this thing's over with.
I saw a man playing with his dog in the park, and he didn't have a mask on.
Yeah, I called the police. They arrested me instead
because I had weed on me.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Man.
Marcus Simpson says the only box subscription I've seen that was kind of worth it was a precious metals box like platinum, silver, gold, coins, bars. It's not real. It's not real. $120 to $2,500 a month. I love it.
Whoa.
Okay.
No.
But just for $29.99 a month, you could make up to $2,500 a month. Don't buy that one.
I did see a website recently where it's like you can just buy gold, and like in gold bullion bars. And I was like, I'd like to have just one. I think just one sitting around. I don't know what I'd do with it. But
I hate guys who are into gold and. I got my coins and bars because when society collapses, all right, I'll be able to hit you over the head with this.
People still want gold jewelry.
Will they?
Yeah. What does
Can I eat
bullion
this?
mean? I just keep thinking bullion cubes.
I don't know. I've heard Patrick say it a few times. I just roll with it. I don't know if it's is it bouillon?
It is.
Bouillon?
Yeah, like beef bouillon.
Yeah, that's what I keep thinking.
Like packed cubes of seasoning.
If you've ever noticed, they're in shiny packaging.
Yeah,
little gold.
they are.
Yeah,
they
the
are.
chicken is gold.
Gold bouillon.
Yeah, Bullion.
Yeah, I'm definitely.
All right.
It's been called.
I'm glad
bullion.
I never called them out on it.
I would have smashed you.
Bullion.
Yeah, you would have just destroyed me.
Yes.
Oh
I have
my
to find that
gosh.
website. Yeah, I think they're only like $100,000 each or something. Yeah.
Oh well.
Yeah.
Yeah. Listen, we got to talk about vegan Thanksgiving. I've got some tips up here on when you have a I've got Tabitha Brown shares how she celebrates a vegan Thanksgiving at home.
That looks like a turkey.
That does look like a turkey, and that looks like roast beef or something. Yeah.
So
all the good
me
stuff.
mad on a Friday.
Yeah, exactly. No, because when your mom's a vegan, the rest of the family's a vegan.
Yes.
I guess I would show up to that Thanksgiving with like. I don't know, a roll of bologna or something. Just eat it. Think about
Sneak
Thanksgiving.
some to the kids under the table.
Yeah. Think about Thanksgiving as a vegan. No meat, no eggs, no milk.
No cheese.
No cheese.
Yeah. No green bean wraps?
No green bean wraps. Just the beans.
Just the beans.
That's disappointing.
You can't even put the butter in there.
Well, even then.
Sugar.
Oh, wow.
She says it's all about the gravy, vegan gravy, which I think is just dirt and water and mud. It's just mud.
I'm gonna take a pass on that.
Yeah.
I'm
we'll
not
look at it.
entirely sure what vegan is, like where the line is between that and being a vegetarian.
Vegetarians can have some vegetarians eat fish.
Yeah, that doesn't
basically because
make sense.
fish don't cast shadows unless they do.
Yeah,
because But if the water's deep enough,
that's the
then it's
definition.
impossible.
Right? If it casts a shadow,
Yeah.
you can't eat it as a vegan.
Right.
No animal byproducts.
Well, vegetarians will eat an egg,
Yeah.
drink some milk,
cheese,
cheese.
ice cream.
Vegan is like so vegetarian, fair enough. And like obviously, I think most vegans and vegetarians, they're just like, oh, it's just me. I don't care
it's
what
more
you
like
eat.
the militant version.
Yeah,
of
exactly.
Vegetarian.
That's what we think of. Yeah, and the
Yeah.
vegan comes through and he's like, "You're eating eggs." Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, I'm gonna have an egg yolk. I'm gonna have an egg yolk omelet.
Ew.
Just the yolks.
That's
Eat that in front of you.
disturbing.
All right.
I love the yolk.
Yeah,
I do
love
too,
the
but
yolk.
just a
all
yolk omelet?
Ooh, I
That'd
don't
be
know.
rough.
That's
That'd be
so-
hefty.
That's a stomach ache waiting to happen.
That's like a militant meat eater right there. Like I'm just eating just the embryos.
Yeah, like I picture Ron Swanson doing that.
Yeah, exactly. All right, we better get out of here. We're way late, so we're gonna take our first break, And we got your genuine RV power trivia and stuff coming up. Jen
Yes.
just throws her mic to the side and just
doing.
makes a bunch of noise. My gosh. We'll be back, of course, with the Brew Crew.
Harris Drug and Gifts in downtown Kdqn is your fragrance headquarters this holiday season. For the ladies, Pink Sugar, Euphoria, Light Blue, Cool Water, Versace, and much more. And for the men, Hugo Boss, Obsession, Paul Sebastian, Polo Double Black, Dracar Noir, and many other favorites. Harris Drug has a good selection of infant clothes and accessories for boys and girls too. And don't forget the popular Razorback Corner. Happy holidays from Harris Drug, downtown Kdqn.
Good morning. I'm Scotty Woodson from the EAB Ag Network with your EAB Early Morning Market Update. Let's recap the markets and how they closed yesterday. December corn at 6.84 even, up 5 3/4, with March corn at 6.90, up 5 1/2. November soybeans at 13.91 1/2, up 19, with January soybeans at 14 even, up 17 1/4. December wheat at 8.49 1/4, up 8, with March wheat at 8.68, up 8 1/2. December cotton at 77.40, down 89. March cotton at 77.26, down 71. November rice at 16.45, down 3 1/2 cents. January rice at 16.81, down 2 1/2. Moving on to livestock now. October live cattle 149.77 1/2, up 42 1/2, with December live cattle 151.67 1/2, up 32 1/2. October feeder cattle 175.57 1/2, up 35. November feeder cattle 177.55, down 52 1/2. December lane hogs 87.02 1/2, down 35, with February hogs at 89.10, up 10. That's your EAB Early Morning Market Update. And I'm Scotty Woodson. Have a great day.
Because the challenges you face are getting bigger every year, BASF is committed to helping with more than boots on the ground. We're committed to boots in the mud, boots on the steps of your truck, your tractor, your combine, the linoleum tiles of your coffee shop, the concrete of your co-op, the gravel in your shed. So we can listen, learn firsthand, help right now to ensure success. BASF, helping you do the biggest job on earth.
Seed Innovation Protection Alliance seed company members invest 15% of sales into new seed innovations for your cereal acres. Check the bag for certified seed or single-use agreement restrictions so you don't step over the line. Or talk to your seed dealer. Plant breeders develop better, stronger genetics for your farm. So let's reinvest together to improve yields and quality. Without your patronage and trust, seed companies wouldn't be able to continually develop new genetics, traits, seed treatments, and other innovations to meet your needs.
Record-setting inflation, a broken supply chain, and a lack of employees are bad for us all. Imagine how much worse it will be if Marijuana Issue 4 passes. Businesses won't be able to find and keep drug-free employees. Property values will drop and drug dealers move in. Criminals will follow marijuana right into our neighborhoods. Issue 4 will shipwreck the economies of our local cities and towns. Vote against Marijuana Issue 4. Paid for by the Family Council Action Committee.
Rich Mountain Electric Cooperative. We're the people behind every light switched on for the baby's 2 a.m. feeding, the computer you start up to begin your business day, and we're always there, down the line, powering farms and industries somewhere across southwest Arkansas and southeast Oklahoma. We are 32 dedicated team members, delivering more than just electricity. We deliver power. Power generated reliably and safely for you and your family now and in the future. We are Rich Mountain Electric Cooperative. Power and people.
Michael Barnes is a proven local public servant and is asking for your vote for the District 1 seat in the Sevier County Quorum Court. As a lifelong resident of Sevier County with a proven track record in public service and county government, Michael Barnes has what it takes to make fair and honest decisions for the good of District 1. He'll listen to his district's wants and needs and make sure your voice is heard where it matters.
Hi, I'm Michael Barnes. Vote me as your next District 1 Justice of the Peace on Sevier County Quorum Court. This ad paid for by Michael Barnes.
When McDaniel Livestock Exchange in Valiant, Oklahoma says, "Our family serving your family," we mean it. The McDaniel brothers, Curtis, Mark, and Roger, have over 60 years in the cattle business, and top-notch customer service to the cattlemen in our area is their top priority. McDaniel Livestock Exchange provides a top-notch weekly auction Monday mornings at 10 o'clock. Follow us on Facebook for updates and listen to our weekly sales report on 92.1. McDaniel Livestock Exchange, Our family serving your family. Representative Deanne Vaught believes in Christian values. She's pro-life, pro-gun rights, and Deanne works hard to make sure our rural values are heard in Little Rock.
Representing Southwest Arkansas is an absolute honor. I've enjoyed meeting people from around the district and listening to their concerns about government. If reelected, I will continue to remain accessible to my constituents. Whether you want a change in legislation or you need someone to pray with you, my door is always open.
Let's keep Deanne Vaught fighting for our values. Paid for by the Deanne Vaught campaign.
The Powerball jackpot from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is now more than $1 billion. So, what would you do if you won?
I'd buy a baseball team.
Ooh, I would definitely buy my mom a Tesla so that she can drive cool, look cool.
If I won a jackpot, I'll start a cooking school for the youth in the city.
Got your ticket? If not, visit your local lottery retailer for your chance to win the Powerball jackpot of more than $1 billion. This is winning. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Lonnie Goodwin, Christian, conservative, independent candidate for Arkansas Senate District 4. Lonnie Goodwin's committed to voting for small government, less regulatory oppression, tax relief, school choice, law and order with presumption of innocence. Lonnie Goodwin will fight for the end of unfounded past and future mandates such as masks, vaccines, and social distancing, and will push to return all fines from these past mandates.
This ad is paid for by Lonnie Goodwin.
All right, we're back with the Brew Crew. Good morning on this Friday morning. Lots of stuff going on in the news. Not really.
Isn't there?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Not really. No, the odd news and the weird news sections. Mysteriously, news has been pretty normal recently, but this one I love. Ran into this one. 484 pounds of bologna and 285 pounds of cheese were seized at the Texas border.
Why?
Trying to smuggle it in. You can't smuggle in bologna and meat and cheese.
We had to do a lot of border crossing when we were living in Canada, right? And to go see our dad in America, and that was always the big thing. Mom's like, all right, I know you got no guns or drugs or anything like that on you, but please don't bring like a ham sandwich with you, because that's like 10 years in prison.
That's even how the border guards would be like, it'd be like, guns, drugs, whatever. Do you have any,
fruit or vegetables?
Vienna sausages in there? I will. Yeah, fruit or vegetables.
Yeah, you got a banana in there?
Yeah.
You know how long?
Like,
you want to go to prison for a banana?
Yeah, the Canadian side, they didn't care about the food, right? They never. I don't feel like they ever asked if we were transporting food.
Yeah.
They wanted to know how much you spent.
Yeah. How much of your Canadian dollars do you spend in America there? Why don't you keep your tax dollars here?
Oh, we have so many border stories, don't we?
Of course.
Yeah.
But what's the deets on this here?
Yeah, so the cheese was it was a commercial shipment that wasn't itemized or whatever properly, like the paperwork wasn't right.
Yeah.
But the first case shortly after, and these are two separate cases. The first case shortly after 1:30 a.m. on Thursday, October 27th, 32-year-old citizen, U.S. citizen, tried entering Texas. Border officer noticed the driver of a red pickup was exhibiting nervousness during the routine interview. Authorities said they found 44 rolls of Mexican bologna hidden in the truck's toolbox under a blanket on the truck floor.
Just sweating in there like, don't check the toolbox.
Exactly.
Full of bologna.
The contraband pork meat.
Yeah.
That's a nice way of putting it.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Like all pork? Because usually it's got, chicken, beef, and pork in it.
Yeah. The driver received a $1,000 penalty. That almost seems worth it just for the goof. We should do a radio giveaway. You get $1,000. We'll pay that and then give you $1,000 or something. Yeah, if you can smuggle the bologna. No, that's like illegal or something.
It was just in the back of a pickup truck, right? I thought,
Yeah.
Not even refrigerated, nothing.
No, just sitting there in the Texas
Mexican
heat.
heat, yeah.
The Mexican heat.
I was about to say, hopefully they gave it away to homeless shelters or something like that. And then
seized and burned. And,
the fish has been sitting in a truck right there at in El Paso for 8 hours or something. Yeah, it's definitely not good. All the goodness is sweated out of it.
Yeah. Could you imagine getting a $1,000 penalty for each animal that was in the bologna?
Whoa, yeah.
All right, we found traces of llama. And
a little
rhino.
pangolin? Seriously? They're endangered.
Yeah, pork products have the potential to introduce foreign animal diseases that can be detrimental to our agriculture industry.
Yeah.
Well said. El Paso director Ray Provencio. So yeah, there you go.
Let's keep meat in America.
Yeah. You can't bring in fresh, canned, or dried meats from most foreign countries. You can't even buy a pack of beef jerky at the convenience store on the Mexican side and go in with it. You get slammed with $1,000 fine.
That's how they think like COVID started, right? It's from somebody like eating
a bat,
something you shouldn't
bat
eat.
or a pangolin or something. With something you shouldn't eat, some kind of bush meat.
Yeah.
One of those wet markets in Wuhan.
Yeah, like a spider monkey or something.
Something like that. Yeah.
You know what's crazy is it's still like COVID over there is a whole different story. They'll have like mandatory 2-week lockdowns. If somebody, even in the facility that you're working in, tests positive, everybody's like locked down.
Yeah.
And there's been videos of them like trying to get away from it, jump over the fence and stuff.
But
like
I guess
jump over the fence into work.
No, leaving work.
Yeah, leaving work. Yeah.
Oh, you mean lockdown? Like you're now locked down at work?
Yes.
Yeah.
People were like being forced to live, like, I think they would let like relatives come bring you some food or something, but
Or
It's
transfer
been
you
4
to
days.
isolation places.
It's been 4 days. All I've had to live off was Splenda packets from the office kitchen.
But, yeah, they took charge of that. But if you are to believe the authorities over there, they did not have a very bad outbreak of it.
Yeah.
'Cause, they forcibly locked down everyone.
Yeah.
I got someone argued that point with me once. It's like, well, no, he's like, I'm certain people are dying left and right over there. It's like, man, there's still people, like, we still have folks from America in China, with phones and cameras and stuff. If that was happening, we would be seeing, something would have got back to us by now.
Yeah. They handled it pretty good, apparently, according to them.
Yeah, according to them. That's not the most reliable narrator, but
yeah. No, and travelers can typically bring in declared cheese for personal use, but dairy products are subject to quota restrictions. So the second one was 285 pounds of blocked and bagged cheese. She also received a $1,000 civil penalty.
Is it like white queso?
Yeah, exactly.
Good stuff.
Do they seize it?
They seized everything, yeah. So they're like, get big bust here, boys. We got 484 pounds of bologna.
They got some pictures with like the border guards with like their
they're
M4s and
They're drug dogs.
Yeah, all standing around next to the bologna.
Yeah, I wish they had that. All right.
Well, that's a nice innocent story.
Of
from
course.
the border at least, because it's a lot more bad stuff.
This is just more, man. This is ridiculous. Our borders need to be locked down.
Yes, they do.
That means Mexican bologna getting transported in, getting more kids.
It's nice to see a picture of just not like $1 billion worth of cocaine or fentanyl.
Yeah.
Usually those are like, somebody accidentally opened some random shipping container or something and, $3 million worth of heroin spilled out of it.
Yeah.
Those come from other places, not, so much over the border. I mean, of course, plenty over the border, but the vast majority
some shipping
is coming from
containers.
shipping, over like dock places, boats.
I remember reading it's like 0.1%, or it's like 1 out of every 1,000 shipping containers are they able to even like walk by.
Yeah.
Let alone
Yeah.
check. I mean, there's vast amounts.
Yeah.
that just gotta hope the manifest is right.
Yeah. Exactly. And same with trains too. Isn't that kind of crazy? Like you don't really know what's in train cars that well.
Yeah.
Like, and when a train goes by and it's got like those things on it, man, there could be like missiles and crazy stuff in
Yeah.
there.
Sometimes you can see cars in the.
Oh yeah,
I always
yeah.
thought that was
I've
cool.
seen that. Yeah. So there you
I
have
love
it.
trains.
Yeah. Watch out. Is what I'm saying.
I've seen like some Port Authority action before in Baltimore, I guess is where it
Yeah.
was. Maybe it was off DC. It was right around there.
Just watch
And
The
it's-
Wire.
Oh yeah, there you go. But it was it's wild how much shipping comes in and out of the country every day.
Yeah.
It's like, man, it's gotta be impossible to keep track of.
Oh, impossible. All right. Well, we got to take the briefest of breaks to get into your genuine RV Power trivia. What do you think, Jen?
Yes.
All right, we'll do it. We'll be right back.
Looking for a bank that cares about you and your community? First State Bank is your community bank. We're involved in our community because that's important to us. That's what local businesses do, and we're a local business too. Visit us to see how you can join the First State Bank family today. You'll even get a free gift if you join, because that's local banking done right. Terms and conditions apply. First State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. Bill lots of $1 million bonuses are not the sort of thing we do. We're just a small fry with a little guy. We're a lot like you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. First State Bank, member FDIC. We're big on you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you.
Don't you love the New York Post?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a love-hate relationship.
Yeah. All right. Genuine RV Power Trivia. Genuine RV and Power Sports in Idabel, Oklahoma. Go to genuinerv.com today. Here's how it works. You're going to call. I'm going to read a question. You're going to call 642-2190, 642-3637, or 898-3624 if you get it correct. Or Jennifer or Patrick or Facebook Live saves your life. You get yourself breakfast from Mickey D's and a trip to the ultrasonic car wash of Mr. Clean here in Kdqn. So let's get into it. Here is your question. According to some online statistics, so you know they're definitely real.
Yes.
Yeah, according to online statistics, the average American does this about 2,500 times a year. Meanwhile, over 2.5 billion people in the world don't even have access to this.
Oh.
What is it? 642-2190, says Alan Rickman. Alan, according to online stats, the average American does this about 2,500 times a year. Meanwhile, over 2.5 billion people in the world don't even have access to this. It's an outrage.
Okay.
What is it?
So the average American does this 2,500 times a year?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Does this, uses this. You know, it's a thing. It's a noun.
All right. Gotcha.
It's a noun, not a verb or anything.
Oh.
Yep. Meanwhile, over 2.5 billion people in the world don't even have access to it. What is it? What'd you have to scratch out there?
Well, I don't know how you can't have a verb with this.
Why?
I don't know.
I guess there is kind of a verb. But, like, listen. The average American does this about 2,500 times a year. Or uses this. Or does something
Right.
with this.
Right.
Meanwhile, over 2.5 billion people in the world don't even have access to it.
Yep.
Let's go to the phone lines. This should nail it. Good morning. You're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
Are you on the internet?
Oh.
That's a good one.
That's a good answer.
Yeah, it's a great answer, but not what I'm looking for today, Jennifer.
Water.
Patrick?
Online shop.
Online shopping is not correct. None of those are close. 642-2190. According to online statistics, the average American visits this or uses this about 2,500 times a year. Meanwhile, over 2.5 billion people in the world don't even have access to it. What is it? Good morning. You're live on Genuine RV Power Trivia.
A toilet.
It's a toilet.
Oh.
See, now it makes sense.
It
there
does.
we go. Who do we have on the phone?
Jamie Bailey.
Jamie Bailey just swinging through and nailing it. That's exactly correct. A toilet. You could
Kind
pick
of
up.
take those for granted, huh?
Yeah, that's right.
You can pick up your winning toilet.
You can pick up
Here
your
after-
winning toilet at Bailey Discount. No, you don't want a toilet. But you can pick up your other winnings anytime after 7:10. Thank you so much, Jamie, for playing.
Thank you.
Hey, look at that. A toilet.
Anything's a toilet when you're feeling adventurous.
That's true. Me? Yes, 2.5 billion people in the world have to use like a hole or a pit. You know,
Yeah.
they don't have access to that nice porcelain throne we all have here in America.
Yeah, like I said, that's definitely an easy thing to take for granted.
Yep.
Yeah.
2,500 times a year for some reason seems low.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. That's average.
Does.
So you have
What-
some
what is-
people
what
that
is
are like
the
20
average
times a
of
day.
that?
8 times a
8
day.
times
about.
a day?
Yep.
Yeah. You have some
Whoa.
people that maybe are like 20 in a year, and
Yeah.
other folks who are like 10,000.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
If you only use the restroom 20 times in a year, please go see your doctor.
Yes.
Definitely.
It's just you're in the desert then, not eating or drinking anything.
Yeah. Two
Yeah.
times a month.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Oh yeah, that's about 2 times a month.
Yeah, yeah.
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 Well, there you have it.
A little less than 2 times.
But like
Yep.
1.5.
Yeah.
The answer being toilet.
Where did you pull that one?
It's National Toilet Day.
No way.
Or one of these next days in the next few days is National Toilet Day.
I wonder if there's like a charity out there that like donates
Yeah.
toilets to the third world.
Toilets across the world.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go install toilets like on a mission trip maybe overseas.
Yeah, exactly. And then they just use it to, make soup in or something like that. Because that's usually like, you go, like I remember ones I remember those missions that would go and like set up laptops and stuff, and they just use it as like a cutting board.
Yeah.
Because
Like
there's no
electricity to their
electricity
village
or
and-
internet or,
Yeah.
Microsoft Word doesn't even have my language.
Yeah. It's still solitaire. On
Yeah.
there. Still got that.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
Which day is National? I got to find it. National Toilet Day is November 19th. World Toilet Day.
Okay.
by
This
the
is
way.
just national. This is Arkansas Toilet Day?
Nope, not today. I just chose one at random.
Oh, that's ridiculous.
Yeah. Thanks for playing, everybody. That's how it works.
Treat
It's
your
that
toilet
easy.
today.
Treat your toilet. Let's see what this person wants. If it's a birthday, I'm not having it. Good morning. You're live on the Morning Brew.
Did you know that the U.S. dropped a toilet on Germany in World War II?
No way.
Whoa. What's the story there?
Yeah.
Well,
Hello?
Oh, hello?
Just key your handset twice, son, if you can't talk.
Yeah, if you're in trouble. How you going to drop a bomb
Yeah.
like that and not follow up with the story?
Where'd you go? Are you still with us?
Yes.
So what's the story behind
behind
it? What's the story behind the toilet there?
I learned it in school.
Oh, okay.
Well,
that's the
that-
story.
that's the story. Okay.
All right. Well, I definitely appreciate it. Patrick, can you fact check this?
Yeah.
I'm working on it here.
All right.
So,
Or is that a nickname for one of the bombs they have? The toilet.
I'm just bringing up here Vietnam.
I see this.
Oh.
The Nazi U-boat sunk by a toilet malfunction.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Forgot
probably
about
let
that.
the water went the wrong way.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
don't clog the toilet on a submarine. That's definitely not good.
This is the best call ever. Thank
Yeah.
you, sir. That's great. Yeah, so toilet dropped on Germany by accident, maybe, or like a bunch of them. Or it was like maybe like a warning, like, hey, all right, we just nailed your headquarters with a toilet.
You're
Imagine
going
what
down
we-
the
yeah.
poopa.
Maybe
Germany's going down the tubes.
I'm not saying anything against what I do read here that in 1965, Commander Clarence Stoddard Jr. of the USS Midway carried a special bomb to North Vietnam to celebrate the 6 millionth pound of ordnance dropped on the communist country, a ceramic toilet.
Huh.
That's the 6 millionth ordnance drop. Like, is that
That's
a
like
celebration
the first year of the war too?
Yeah.
It's like, whoa, that's a lot. That's a lot of bombs.
into a jungle that's nowhere near here.
Yeah.
Celebrate it. My gosh, there you have it, man.
Yeah.
Could you, I like the idea. It's like just throw a toilet at them. We'll get them.
Everything but the kitchen sink, I guess.
Yeah.
No, wait. Nope. They threw that out.
They threw that out.
Yeah.
too.
Yeah.
Well, there you have it. We're gonna have to look into that a little bit. I
Yeah,
want to know the
yeah.
story.
I do hear a popular thing. I think it's been deployed in Japan, and they're talking about maybe something more people should get into is a toilet that actually reads everything that is left behind in it. Because, if you ever go to the doctor because you have an issue, one of the first things they ask for is samples, right? And to test those. And they have toilets out there that can actually test those samples live and provide and alert you, like if you've got,
Giardia?
or what, maybe you got a white blood cell deficiency, things like a lot that it can pick up on those things and maybe
Just
catch them.
You're eating too much KFC.
Yeah, and honestly, they say it's the type of toilet that could save millions of people's lives by just through early detection.
Put so many doctors out of work.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, then you go see them afterwards.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, I like that. What will it tell you what you've last eaten?
That'd be neat.
3 McRibs?
It was something from like a week ago. How long you been sitting?
Oh, you don't even do the extra one for $1 anymore.
All right, I suppose it's time for the news. Let's get into it.
Your number one country, 92.1, is KDQN, Kdqn, Ashdown, Texarkana.
Your local news leader is Kdqn, Kdqn, Ashdown, Dirks. Local news this hour is presented by Shelter Insurance Agents Joey Bailey in Ashdown, Jeff Woods in Kdqn, and Todd Moore in Dirks. And by Teeter Motor Company in Mena. The deals are always sweeter at Teeter.
For KDQN News, I'm Patrick Massey reporting. Arkansas voters have just a few days left to early vote ahead of Election Day, next Tuesday, November 8th. During the first week of early voting, 705 people cast their ballots in Sevier County. That's a total of 9% of the county electorate. Early voting now will continue through November 7th. Polls will be open today from 8 a.m. till 6 p.m. Tomorrow, this Saturday from 10 a.m. till 4 p.m. And for a final day on Monday, 8 a.m. till 5 p.m. Early voting location again for Sevier County is the Herman Derricks Park Community Building, and in Little River County, the Little River County Election Center in Ashdown. And now another thing to remember, if you've moved to another county since you last voted, you have until the end of business today to update your voter registration with your county clerk for this election. And if you're waiting till Election Day itself, do know polls will be open that day, 7:30 till 7:30, and Arkansas law does require that voters present a photo ID before voting. Now, Sevier County voters are deciding several local races in addition to a host of statewide challenges and ballot issues. Locally, those include Sevier County Sheriff, County Clerk, and 2 Justices of the Peace. Voters in Little River County are also deciding who will be their new county judge, as well as a challenge for Sheriff and 3 Justices of the Peace. Voters in both counties also have a race to decide for District 87 State Representative and District 11 State Senator. Ballot issues range from who and when can special legislative sessions be called, to recreational marijuana, a religious freedom initiative, and a proposal to change the way citizen-led constitutional amendments are placed on the ballot. Now, a reminder that Healthcare Express will host its 2nd annual Kdqn Street Dance this weekend for a day of live music, food assisting veterans, fighting food insecurity, and much more. The locally based healthcare provider announced the event is scheduled for this Saturday from 10 a.m. till 2 p.m. In addition to live music, dancing, arts and crafts, shopping, food, and fun, owners Hector and Christy Gallegos said the primary purpose for hosting this weekend's street dance is to collect non-perishable food items that will be donated to the American Legion and help bring awareness to the group's mission to aid veterans in the Kdqn community. There's still time for area businesses and community organizations to join organizers at this family-friendly event. Those who would like to be a vendor at tomorrow's Kdqn Street Dance can request a form today by calling Sabra Scott at 784-1312. Each vendor will receive a 10 foot by 10 foot booth space. Specific site locations will be first come, first serve, and setup is tomorrow morning from 7 to 9 a.m. over on West Kdqn Avenue. Hector Gallego told us that Healthcare Express is a veteran-owned, veteran-ran business and takes a great deal of pride supporting veteran services like the American Legion. We have a few more stories for you, but first, let's take a break and hear these words from our sponsors.
After I drop the kids off, I have to run across town for a meeting, hit the gym during lunch. Jake has soccer tonight, and Emily has gymnastics? Oh, did I turn on the crock pot this morning?
With a never-ending to-do list, it's easy to forget something important, like setting up a life insurance plan with Shelter Insurance. Your local Shelter agent can show you how to create a safety net for your family. Shelter Life Insurance Company, Columbia, Missouri.
See your Southwest Arkansas Shelter Insurance agents, Joey Bailey in Ashdown, the Woods Agency in Kdqn, or Todd Moore in Dirks.
If you're hearing this, you're behind the wheel, think you give me something new. Teeter Motors will make a deal and they take your trade in too.
Hunting season, outdoor adventures, winter weather. Make sure you're prepared to tackle all of these and anything else that's thrown your way with a visit to Teeter Motor Company. We have the largest selection of 4Runners, Tacomas, and Jeeps in the state, along with a huge selection of economy vehicles. Holidays are approaching, so let us make your first payment on any vehicle purchased in November or December. Stop by 1201 Highway 71 South in Mena and ask for Shannon or Randy to schedule a test drive today.
And we're back with KDQN News. Bannon Price, a junior at Ashdown High School, has been selected to advance to the finalist round for delegate selection for the 2022-2023 United States Senate Youth Program. The program was created by Senate Resolution 324 in 1962 and has been sponsored by the Senate and fully funded by the Hearst Foundation since inception. The goal of the program is to increase young Americans' understanding of the interrelationships of the 3 branches of government, learn the caliber and responsibilities of federally elected and appointed officials, and emphasize the vital importance of democratic decision-making, not only for America, but for people around the world. Each year, this extremely competitive merit-based program provides the most outstanding high school students. In fact, just 2 from each state, with an intensive week-long study of the federal government and the people who lead it. The overall mission of the program is to help instill within each class more profound knowledge of the American political process and a lifelong commitment to public service. In addition to the program week, the Hearst Foundations provide each student with a $10,000 undergraduate college scholarship, with encouragement to continue coursework in government, history, and public affairs. All expenses for Washington Week are also provided by the Hearst Foundation. The 61st Annual United States Senate Youth Program Washington Week is planned for March 4th through 11th of next year. As a finalist, Ashdown High School junior Bannon Price will interview with the selection committee in Little Rock on November 14th. The 2 student delegates and 2 alternates will be selected from the 8 Arkansas finalists and are scheduled to be announced in December. Now, this weekend, many Arkansas young hunters will be hitting the field both Saturday and Sunday for the Arkansas Special Youth Modern Gun Deer Hunt. And if they're lucky, they'll be taking some pictures wearing their hunter orange and posing with their deer. Now, AGFC officials are asking parents of these young hunters to make sure their experience goes as smoothly as possible this weekend by ensuring that they have a customer ID number ready to check the deer in their name. All hunters age 6 and above must have one of these AGFC-issued customer IDs to check big game or participate in permit drawings beginning this season. For hunters 16 and over, that ID is automatically assigned to a person's hunting license. Youth hunters do not need a license to hunt, but must still obtain a customer identification number through a simple, free process at agfc.com or any licensed vendor. Again, you can go to agfc.com for that. It is totally free. And now, in our final story, we want to give a shout out to 2 of Kdqn's top student athletes who have been recognized as recipients of the 2022 Heisman High School Scholarship. They're going to be candidates for that scholarship. That, of course, is Belle Lindsay, Nathan Patterson, both seniors at Kdqn High School. They were selected as candidates for this year's Heisman High School Scholarship Award out of a pool of thousands of high school student athletes from across the nation. Belle and Nathan will go on to compete with other school winners from across Arkansas for a chance to become state winners. State winners will then go on to the national finals for a chance of becoming winners of the nationwide Heisman Trophy Scholarship Program. State winners will receive a $1,000 scholarship, national finalists a $2,000 scholarship, while the male and female national winners will each receive a $10,000 scholarship. State winners are going to be announced today. National finalists will be determined next week, and later on this month, the national winners will be announced. Now, to apply, students must be graduating next year, the class of 2023, have a grade point average of 3.0 or better, or participate in at least one of the sports recognized by the International Olympic Committee, and be a leader in their school and community. Both Belle and Nathan fit that bill perfectly. We wish them the best of luck. And that is it for this edition of Kdqn News. We'll have some more stories for you at 8 o'clock, so make sure to tune in to us then. Other than that, check out kdqn.net for other local news, sports, upcoming events, and more. You can also find us on Facebook. This is Kdqn News.
Local news this hour has been presented by Teeter Motor Company in Mena. The deals are always sweeter at Teeter. And by your Southwest Arkansas Shelter Insurance agents, Todd Moore and Dirks, Jeff Woods in Kdqn, and Joey Bailey in Ashdown. For local news when you want it, 24 hours a day, go to our website at kdqn.net.
For 25 years, the Breast Care Program has helped diagnose over 1,900 women with breast and cervical cancers in Arkansas. Screenings can help you find cancer early when it's easier to treat. The Breast Care Program has enrolled over 128,000 women. Find out if you qualify for free cancer screenings at arbreastcare.com. That's arbreastcare.com. Screenings save lives. A message from the Arkansas Department of Health.
Pilgrim's Pride Kdqn Processing Plant has immediate openings for maintenance, both shifts, production workers, all shifts, part-time and temporary employment positions available. Between now and December 23rd, all new hires will receive a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Applications are available online at jobvite.com or at Pilgrim's Employment Office at 401 South 3rd Street in Kdqn, open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Pilgrim's is an affirmative action equal opportunity employer. Minorities and veterans are encouraged to apply.
Knowledge, honesty, accountability, and responsibility. These are the most important traits of a county clerk, and that is why Jeff Walls is your prime candidate for Sevier County Clerk. He understands the importance of efficient budgeting, fluid functionality, and responsible resource allocation. He believes the county clerk position should be nonpartisan and should never choose sides in order to build transparency and trust in the voting system. Sevier County is ever-changing, and Jeff Walls wants to be part of that change. On November 8th, vote Jeff Walls as your Sevier County Clerk.
This ad is paid for by Jeff Walls.
Now's the time to get the Kubota Z200 mower. It's built to cut quickly and like a pro, so you can get the zero-turn agility and effortless precision you need to turn your lawn into a work of art. Right now, get the Kubota Z200 mower for 0 down, 0% APR for 24 months. Now through December 31st. See us or go to KubotaUSA.com for full disclaimer.
Visit More Your Equipment Sales and Rentals in Idabel or Kdqn, Arkansas today.
Know this, illicit fentanyl is spreading across Arkansas. It's being mixed into all sorts of street drugs and it's killing Arkansans at an alarming rate. A tiny amount can be fatal. It's so deadly that just 1 kilogram has the power to kill 500,000 people. Did you know that because of it, for the first time, more Arkansans died because of opioid overdose than homicides in the past year? Know the facts about illicit fentanyl. It could save your life or someone else's.
Bank of Locksburg is now Southern Bancorp. We're a mission-driven community development bank based right here in Arkansas, offering services and products to help you along the path to economic opportunity. From credit counseling and financial coaching to flexible accounts and loan options. Start your wealth-building journey by visiting banksouthern.com or stop by our branch today to learn more. Southern Bancorp, a bank on a mission to be wealth builders for everyone. Member FDIC Equal Housing Lender.
You've probably heard about Issue 4 this election. Here are the 4 reasons you should vote for Issue 4. 1. Issue 4 will safely legalize cannabis for adults 21 and older. 2. It's going to give $46 million in new funding to our law enforcement. 3. It'll help fund cancer research right here in our state. And the number 4 reason to support Issue 4? Thousands of new jobs in Arkansas. 4 reasons, 1 thing for you to do. Vote for Issue 4. Paid for by Responsible Growth Arkansas.
Yes, sir. Back here live, Kdqn 92.1's The Morning Brew, and we have a big Greg Revels in studio. Pew, pew,
Thank
pew.
you. Oh, don't do that.
Yeah, sorry.
It gives me, I start shivering.
Yeah, I forgot to put in Fortunate Son bed this morning, so I played the original, the old, conversation beds, and we had to Lindley it up.
That's
right. Yes, sir.
Oh, yeah.
You have a good game last night, huh?
That's right.
That's right.
Yeah, we had a great game.
Yeah?
Yeah, Leopards played really well.
Sounded like it.
Yeah, we might save it for the sports, I guess. We're going to do sports.
Fine.
We can talk about it now.
Fine. No.
Whenever. You want to talk about it now?
No.
I didn't know.
No, I was going to say your favorite rapper.
Little Nelly?
No, Lil Yachty.
Gravy?
No,
Young
not
Gravy.
Young Gravy's your favorite.
I can't, yeah.
Yeah, but I know you like
I like Old Gravy.
Yeah, Old Gravy is way better. But I know you like Lil Yachty.
Little Yachty.
Yeah, Lil Yachty.
I actually like Little Flatboat better.
Little John Boat.
Yeah. I don't like those big. I don't like those yachties.
No. Well, I noticed yesterday I went to Walmart and Lil Yachty has his own pizza line that is distributed exclusively through Walmart.
You got to be kidding.
Yeah,
I've seen those.
Yeah, absolutely. Pepperoni and bacon, cheddar cheese, seasoned crust, and Lil Yachty giving you the nice wink of the quality there.
That's amazing.
Lil Yachty's Frozen Pizzeria. That's what it is. Fans of Grammy-nominated rapper. I love that, Grammy-nominated.
Yeah. In other words, I never won
I
one.
never won one. Lil Yachty, they're familiar with the catalog of bouncy songs, but it turns out that he's also quite the pizza aficionado, which is why he has a frozen one.
I think this is just like one company, and they just like pick people to sponsor the
Yeah.
pizza, because before this it was a Stranger Things pizza.
Oh, really?
Mhm.
So I
Okay.
like to eat pizza, so I'm going to get my picture on the pizza and
Yeah.
sell frozen ones.
It's like how many people are coming out with their own whiskey.
Yes.
Like, it's the John Travolta whiskey. Nobody cares. Available exclusively at Walmart locations across the country, Yachty's Pizzeria includes 4 unique flavors: buffalo-style chicken, hot honey cheese, pepperoni and bacon, and veggie supreme. Yep,
Sounds
not your
great.
average buffalo chicken pizza. So there you have it. Lil Yachty's Pizza.
I mean,
Go ahead.
I was gonna say I'd try it, I guess.
Yeah. I want some M&M egg rolls.
I'm pretty snooty when it comes to those frozen pizzas.
Yeah?
I am
I just
too.
don't eat any of them.
What?
It's got to be a really good quality frozen pizza.
Well, what's your go-to?
I don't.
Yeah,
No, not Red Baron.
those are the best.
I like the
DiGiorno?
That's a good.
Yeah.
DiGiorno's good. They got that
Glad
big
you,
crust.
I'm glad you helped me out there.
Yeah.
I can't remember the names. I really don't eat them very often anymore.
Yeah.
It's not in my diet.
Oh, I see.
I have to.
That's chosen for you, right?
I have to watch what I eat.
Right.
And so it's a little.
Is that why I always see you in your truck eating Burger King before you go
Yes.
home?
Yes. I'm always sneaking around eating stuff.
Yeah.
It's good if you want to kind of skip all those carbs and stuff. You can get yourself like spinach tortillas or whatever they are, and you can make your own little pizzas with those.
Yeah.
That's
That's
true.
what we used to do as
That's
kids.
true.
Or you can eat a cauliflower.
Ooh, yeah.
Ugh.
I love grilled like cauliflower steaks.
Yeah.
Oh, they're so good.
You're crazy.
Uh.
You're crazy. I don't know. If you want to eat well, eat Lil Yachty's new
Little
pizza.
Yachty's. I'm sure it's quality.
Yeah.
And it just
We should get one.
make
I'm gonna
sure
get
you don't
one.
read the ingredients.
Yeah, exactly.
I got something pretty cool here. If
Hennessy
you want
and
to talk about this.
Hennessy and weed flavors.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
What do you got?
Well, it's a different subject, but
Okay.
Jeff Bezos is being sued by one of his former housekeepers.
Oh.
Yeah, she was claiming she was discriminated against and forced to work long hours in unsanitary conditions in his. I'm sorry.
No, you're fine.
In his mansion.
That's
weird.
It says here, staff didn't have a designated break room or rest area, and no easily accessible restroom, according to the complaint. They would try to eat in a laundry room and were prohibited from using a toilet in a nearby security room, forcing them to climb out a window to access a bathroom.
This is like his live-in housekeeper.
I don't know if they lived there, but I mean, there was like he's got a staff. So this person oversaw 5 or 6 people.
Yeah.
And so they're all back there eating in the laundry room.
Yeah.
And having to climb out the window to go to the bathroom.
Yeah, I love that.
Or at least according to the complaint.
Right.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be something completely different. All right, so like just kind of like
I was thinking like hazardous,
like hazardous
unsanitary.
conditions.
Mhm.
Yeah, unsanitary.
Isn't that? I mean, what the heck?
Yeah.
I mean,
they're just back there eating Lil Yachty's pizza in the laundry room.
they're
they
just back there eating Little Yachty's pizza, and then after you eat a Little Yachty's, you got to go.
Of
man.
course, right
'Cause it's
away.
One of those 2,500 times.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
And so just think how much there's always somebody crawling out that window.
Oh.
Yeah.
They're crawling back out into the window, and you're all right, thank you, and
Get it
you
out.
go and
Get out of the way.
Yeah, exactly.
Somebody diving out.
Sometimes you need to go. You're not ready to scale
Please,
a wall.
Mr.
And,
Bezos, let us use the restroom.
No. I have 25 of them in my
You
mansion.
can buy a porta potty from Amazon.
Yeah, exactly. Other billionaires, Elon Musk, thinking about charging that $8 for you to get verified on Twitter. What are you going to do? Greg Revels, at Greg Revels on Twitter.
Wait, I
you're
thought
gonna
it
have
was
to pay
$20.
$8.
I'm out.
That's what I read was $8.
I'm out.
Oh, I think he
You're
may
out?
have changed it because of Stephen King was complaining about it, and Elon Musk is like, well, how about $8?
Oh, well, Stephen King definitely has a voice in the Twitter community, I guess. Does he?
I don't know.
Does he have a lot of fans?
Oh, I'm sure he does.
On Twitter?
But I mean, I do think it's kind of silly, don't you, to have to just pay $20 or $8 a month for a blue check mark next to your name?
For free speech. You got to pay for it. Got to pay for that free speech, says Elon Musk, because he believes Twitter should be an open forum for free speech.
Mm-hmm.
But you got to pay for it first.
Okay.
Which is not, that's called a privilege, not a right.
That's like a Netflix subscription.
Yeah, exactly. $8 a month just to say what
A
you want to
month?
say. Yeah, a month. Yeah, to keep that check mark there.
Well, you can kiss Twitter goodbye.
Yeah, no kidding.
Somebody else will come up with a free one.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I thought the advertisers paid for all that stuff.
You'd think, man. I thought, it's most of the time if you have a free thing and then you put some paid, people will just stop it.
Mhm.
What was I thinking of one? One thing that's really tough to get people to pay for is service on the vehicle in the first 30,000 miles.
Mhm.
And it's not necessary most of the time, but to keep that good vehicle maintenance, there's a few key things you can pay a little above and beyond your service plan,
Right.
But people will be like, I am not going to pay a dime for the first 30,000 miles or 60,000, depending on how long their service contract is.
Mhm.
But yeah, they'd come in at 15,000 miles, and of course, dealership wants you to upcharge them with alignment, balance and alignment, maybe, and this and that, and you cannot get people to pay for that. It's tough, and I understand.
Well, and you can need an alignment after 100 miles if you go run over a curb
Exactly.
or something.
Yeah.
So
Road crowning.
yeah.
Okay, that was one of
That's
my
a real
that was one of my
thing.
lines.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's a real thing.
That's a real thing.
Yeah, that's right. Balance and alignment after 15,000 miles. But then they're like, some people were like, okay, I could see the benefit in that. But other people were like,
Yeah.
I ain't paying
I'll just
nothing.
let my tires wear out.
That's
Yeah.
right. Yeah.
Yeah. or they don't really think about that. They just think I'm not paying because I'm not supposed to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah, same way with Twitter. That's going to be that. Hey,
Oh, yeah. You'll lose a ton of people doing that.
So what about, have you bought a lottery ticket?
No, I have not. Although
How about
I
you, Jen? No ticket?
No.
$1.5 billion?
Yeah.
You're not willing to chunk down $1 or $2 for...
Honestly, I just keep forgetting.
Yeah, me too.
But y'all go to Easy Mart 14 times a day.
I know.
More than you go to the bathroom.
But then I don't want to be the guy. Yeah, I don't want to be the guy like who's there. So how does this work? I saw that yesterday. He graciously was like, "Oh, go ahead." But
Yeah.
he let me go. But he was like inquiring about how
a Powerball ticket
Powerball
Aw,
ticket
that's
works.
kinda cute.
Yeah, but we said it's 7:23. Do we go ahead and do this or what?
I still need a few minutes.
Well, not to put them together, but to
Yeah.
announce the winners.
Yeah.
Or winner.
What, can we go to a break?
Yeah,
And
we can go to a
then-
break.
Okay, cool.
All right, we're going to take a brief break, and then following that will be your weather brought to you by First State Bank.
Chris Walcott decided to run for state representative of District 87 because he knows our teachers, law enforcement, and nurses are some of the lowest paid in the nation, and our legislators have done very little to help. Chris has seen that our mental health system has become completely overwhelmed by the lack of resources. Chris has seen the struggle of finding a place for children to go when being abused or neglected. He will always fight for the people who feel forgotten, and he asks for your vote on November 8th. Together, we can make a difference. Paid for by Chris Walcott.
Your premier propane provider, Pinnacle Propane, is back and stronger than ever with aggressive low pricing, consistently reliable service, and safety measures second to none. Pinnacle Propane is your best choice for safe, reliable propane and service at a great price. Call or visit one of our local service centers at Hope, Monticello, Mena, Nashville, or DeQueen to find which budget plan works best for you. For services, contact information, or to make a payment, visit us online at pinnaclepropane.com.
Here at First State Bank, we've been serving the area since 1973. We're local, just like you, and being local means we make local decisions too. We're here to serve you quickly so you can spend your time wisely and not in line. Now, that's just one of the many benefits you get when you bank with a local community bank. Bank at home with us at First State Bank. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
All we're here to do. We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. Bailouts, $1 million bonuses are not the sort of thing we do. We're just a small fry with a little guy. We're a lot like you.
We're just a small town community bank, but we're big on you. First State Bank, member FDIC. We're big on you.
We're just a small town we're big on you.
Number one country weather.
You see, there's this thing called a switch.
Yeah.
You flip it.
Switch.
What's that? We've got your 7-day forecast right here. Today, 90% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Possible thunderstorms later in the afternoon. A high near 78 today. Southeast winds up to 30 miles per hour tonight. Pretty much the same, 90% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Some of these storms could be severe. A low around 43. Again, very strong winds this evening. Tomorrow, sunny with a high near 66. Tomorrow night, mostly clear. A low around 44. Sunday should be sunny with a high near 75. Monday does have a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms. And Tuesday, mostly sunny, a high near 80. And on it goes. That's as far as I can see. Yeah, 80. So there you have it. That's a good high right there.
Yeah, it was crazy. You know, last night I talked a little bit about it on the radio about, you know, we talked about how hot it was in August at the football game, and then we talked about we're at November now at the end. Seems like it was just yesterday. We're still wearing shorts. All the coaches, you look out there in November, everybody's still wearing shorts. I was going to wear shorts.
Yeah.
I thought, I refuse to wear shorts. It's November. I'm not going to. So I didn't.
You just sweated in jeans.
Well, the air conditioner was on in the
good.
press box.
There you go.
Yeah, actually. But it was warm.
Yeah, it was warm last night for sure. All right, Jen, you got it?
Yeah. So, you guys know we've been doing a Facebook giveaway all week, right?
Yeah.
All we've asked you just once, like, comment, share.
Like, comment, share.
And you
more
could win
importantly.
something.
Yeah.
So
the cutoff is now.
The cutoff is now, yeah.
Pretty much.
Yep, it's done.
It's done.
Yeah.
So do you have all the names in a hat?
Yes.
Yes. Pass me the hat. Here we go. Do you want me to do it?
Yeah.
All right. All right. The winner of the Facebook Live sharing giveaway is John Baldwin and Marcus Simpson and Rick Pruitt and Selena Ozura and Amber Pickett and Candace Perez and Cheryl Hickson and Gloria Bennett and Elizabeth San Juan.
Whoa.
Those are all the winners.
Everybody won?
Everybody won.
that shared one.
See, I've been telling you all week you're going to want to go and share this thing publicly. By the way, if you shared it and we can't see it if you don't share it publicly.
Exactly,
Yeah.
and there were a few of those people. So sorry, you're not in the
sorry
drawing.
about that. You just need to check your privacy. I don't know why I'm handing that to you.
I don't know.
Yeah,
It's okay.
everybody wins.
Yes, we have 9 people that shared this week,
Yeah.
and most of them actually shared more than once. So
Yeah.
thank you.
Yeah, thank you very much.
And what you guys are getting, I'm putting together little Friday night movie packs for you, just full of popcorn and snacks and
Yay!
yeah, and
Very
they come in
cool.
little cute popcorn containers.
Yeah.
So
Very nice.
Perfect.
Did you make me one of those, or did Mom? I don't remember. I think one
I
of
think
you.
that would have been Mom.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think she made me one.
You can take that popcorn container out to Bailey's,
Uh-huh.
fill it up with
Hey,
popcorn.
I love that
Yeah.
idea.
Don't do that unless you buy a lot of things.
Hey, popcorn's free, man.
Apparently,
Carter,
coffee too.
Carter's just standing up there making popcorn
Yeah.
all the time.
Yeah,
Yeah, it is free. So take your popcorn container out there and fill it up.
Yeah.
That's right. Awesome. So everybody who shared
Yes.
gets wins a beautiful Friday night movie pack
Yeah.
that we could read at least. So, because a lot of people, again, they shared and we can't see who it was.
Yes,
so.
unfortunately. And they're going to be ready just after 9 o'clock this
There you
morning.
go.
So you guys can pick them up anytime. Each one has your name on it.
What?
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
There you go. So you can pick up any time after 9 o'clock,
Yes,
huh?
that's correct.
There you go. Big shout out to all of our Facebook shares. Big deals. Thank you guys very much. It goes a long way.
Again, can I read the names again really
Please
quick?
do.
Okay, John Baldwin, Marcus Simpson, Rick Pruitt, Selena Ozura, Amber Pickett, Candace Perez, Cheryl Hickson, Gloria Bennett, and Elizabeth San Juan. You guys all won a little movie pack.
Look at that little movie pack.
Movie treat pack.
Movie treats.
Yeah.
Perfect for tonight. It's raining.
Yes.
So you can come pick them up and then enjoy a nice movie night.
Mhm.
Right?
With some popcorn and
Yeah.
candy.
We got one for you, Greg. Don't worry.
Yes, we do.
Even though I can't win.
No.
Yeah,
Not officially.
I actually have extra. I thought more people would share.
All right.
Yeah.
If you shared and you are adamant that maybe we'll figure it out.
Yeah, send me a screenshot of proof that you shared.
Yeah, send me a screenshot of proof,
Please.
and we'll make you one.
Before 7:20 today.
There you go. Yeah.
Not now.
Yeah, not now. Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we got to get into your sports, I suppose. That is coming up next. Greg Revels with the inside information. We'll be right back.
As we prepare for winter, Americans are concerned about heating their homes, gas prices, food costs, and our future. That's why I'm fighting for more American energy, better jobs, and to fix the mess in Washington. Developing our own resources means more jobs, a stronger economy, a cleaner environment, and more security. Working together, we can rebuild this great country we call America. I'm Congressman Bruce Westerman, and I approve this message.
Paid for by Westerman for Congress.
Leadership, integrity, accountability, determination. These are the strengths Robert Gentry brings to the office of Sevier County Sheriff and why he's seeking your vote this year. 27 years in law enforcement has provided Gentry with the frontline experience needed to both protect and serve the citizens of Sevier County. From reducing crime and boosting deputy morale to strengthening community relations and building innovative programs, Robert Gentry has a proven track record as your Sevier County Sheriff. A vote for Robert Gentry this election is a vote for experience and for Sevier County. This message paid for and approved by Robert Gentry for Sheriff.
And now, sports. Let's get ready to rumble.
All right, time now for a little bit of sports. Do you want to take the mantle? I got this right here.
Well, you can talk about that part, but what I want to do is I want to talk about the Leopards just for a minute. They played Thursday night.
Yeah.
Finished off the season. They didn't finish the way they wanted to. Ended up losing the game last night, 36-24, but played a tremendous ball game. Actually, we're ahead at halftime, 16-14. We're ahead at the end of the third quarter, 24-20. Just gave out.
Yeah.
So many people playing both ways. I mean, Trey Brown, our McDonald's player of the game, played an outstanding game. Had, I believe, 107 yards rushing. Had 13 tackles, rarely came off the field.
Yeah.
And he left it all out on the field last night.
You nailed it.
Outstanding, lots of good things to look forward to next season for the Leopards. Lots of underclassmen playing lots of time this year. I had a couple of freshmen last night playing significant roles and doing a great job. So I'm really excited about next season. What Coach Fannon's doing.
Me too, man. That's going to be a very fun season. So the Kdqn Leopards, they close it out 36-24 for the Arkansas High Razorbacks. A great game. Down to the nitty gritty on that one. Yeah. So, freshman Kyle Williams had 8 tackles and 2 sacks for the Kdqn defense. That's awesome. Donovan Esther rushing for 68 yards and a 2-point conversion. But of course, senior Trey Brown, man, he deserves that extra value meal.
Yeah.
Because he played that tremendous game. Well done to the Leopards. Big fans of the Leopards over here. Another action heard on Thursday night. Prescott defeated Horatio 54-6. So Horatio's season was closed out last night. Dirks outscored Mount Ida 38-22. Mineral Springs shut out Murfreesboro 46-0. And Hot Springs turned back Hot Springs Lakeside 28-7. So there you go. It was a great night for Friday night football on Thursday night.
Yeah, it was a great night. We missed all the rain. There's going to be more games tonight.
Yep.
In the area.
Yep.
Ashdown's off this week.
Yep. You
in
Panthers
preparation
fans.
for next week.
That's right. They're going to start Class 4A.
Yeah, and but also don't forget Nate Olson, Rex Nelson still be on tonight at 10 o'clock with all the scores and from 10 to 12.
That's right, for the Simmons Bank Arkansas High School Football Scoreboard Show.
I'm glad you know that.
Yes.
Yeah, I knew they were going to be on it, but I didn't know who they were.
Yeah.
But anyway, also, big game tomorrow.
Big game tomorrow, for sure. We have the Razorbacks.
Yeah.
They're going up against, what is it?
Liberty
Flames.
Liberty Flames.
And
you can make fun of that.
Yeah.
But they are 7-1.
Oh, okay.
And they come in. This is the last big game on their schedule.
Have they had an easy conference or easy road though?
Well, we beat BYU out there. BYU played them at their play at Liberty.
We'll be hosting them, right?
Yes,
for homecoming.
Liberty beat them 41-6.
Oh, okay.
I think we beat them like 53-40 or something.
Yeah, that's
like
pretty
that.
handedly.
Yeah.
But we've got a good track record playing up there.
Yeah.
At home.
Gonna have a good crowd. It's gonna be a great day. Homecoming
for sure.
Starts at 3:00. Gonna start it on the radio with all those guys at 12 noon.
The man, Chuck
on your
Barrett.
hog caller.
Yeah.
Southwest Arkansas hog caller.
Number one country.
92.1.
You got
FM.
it. FM.
And also, just to give you a little baseball note, Astros won last night 3-2.
That's right.
They take a 3-2 series lead and they're in the driver's seat now to win the World Series.
That's right. Man. Yeah.
So
that was perfect. They won 3-2 last night,
yeah,
and now 3-2 in the series.
That's
yeah.
right. Also, a couple of notes for next week. Razorbacks begin their regular season, starts Monday night. They also play Friday night, which causes Tony and I, in our first basketball broadcast of the year at Hayworth, to be moved to AM 1390.
Nice.
Oh,
yeah.
Because Ashdown's still in the playoffs on 102.1 next week.
That's right. That's right. So, yeah, that's exactly right. We're going to be doing you guys will be on AM 1390, FM 104.5 as the translator, and then you have Arkansas basketball going on 92.1 that night, and Panthers. So that's a stacked night of sports next Friday.
Yep. Gonna be a big night. You're gonna have to just roll that dial all around.
That's
to
right.
Listen to everything, or you can get 3 radios.
Yeah, that's my. Yeah, I like to have several different ones playing different stations.
That's almost like having 3 kids.
Yeah.
Ramona Cahill says Dirks won their 3rd consecutive championship last night.
Yeah.
Which championship is that?
That would be.
Is that track?
It's 2A conference football.
Oh, gotcha. There you go.
They won their conference in football last night.
Nice. Congratulations to Dirks.
to them.
Angie Rodriguez says, boo. Why do you say boo? Do you want a prize pack? Is that what it is?
She's a Liberty fan.
Is she a Liberty fan?
Yeah.
That's what it is. Yes.
Loves the Flames.
That's right.
Loves the Flames.
Oh, man. Well, apart from that, that's pretty much all the sports I have for you. Apart from, one last thing we didn't mention. Ouachita Baptist University Tigers, they're going to Durant to battle the Southeastern Oklahoma Savage Storm at 2 o'clock. You got Rex Nelson coming live at 1 o'clock on 102.1 The Good Path, my friends. And that is everything.
That's it.
Yeah, we almost got to get into your birthday club, I suppose, by Dr. Frank Teed. I'm gonna do a little work on the board here. 1, 2, 3. Not paying attention.
Goodbye,
What's
ads.
coming up? Goodbye, ads. delete.
Sorry.
Yeah, we'll play a few ads, a few words from our sponsors, and we'll get into your birthday club. It's brought to you by Dr. Frank Teed. And I'm very sorry, Facebook Live. As soon as the birthday club song starts, I have to turn it off. Not live, just the song. So you guys won't be able to enjoy that.
You can enjoy the Beatles song playing over and over and over and over.
Droning on and
like
on.
Patrick does.
Yes, Patrick loves it.
Yeah,
You're welcome.
I thought about Patrick yesterday. We were eating dinner and a Beatles song came on. I thought, Patrick would have loved to have been here.
Which one?
Yeah, I don't remember which one it was.
Well, there you go.
They only have 1 or 2, so.
It's just a couple songs from the Beatles.
Yeah.
All right, we'll be right back with the Brew Crew.
Bailey Discount Building Supply is stocked with everything to make your home look 20 years younger. They have quick-step laminate flooring, faucets and sinks, ceiling fans and paint, bathroom tile and carpet, fence panels, and even doghouses. They're also stocked with doors, deadbolts, power tools, and plywood. Bailey Discount Building Supply, 880 East Colin Ray Drive here in DeQueen, helping you build the best for less. Bailey Discount Building Supply.
I'm Jimmy Hickey, and I'm running for re-election as your Arkansas State Senator. This part of the country means everything to us. My wife, Denise, and I are lifelong residents of Southwest Arkansas. We've lived here our whole lives, and we've raised our son here. As voters, you put your trust in me. So my goal is to earn your trust every day as your state senator. My promise to you is to continue to represent you with the highest ethical standards. That is my promise, and that is my commitment. My name is Jimmy Hickey, and I'm humbly asking for your support and vote this November.
This ad paid for by the Jimmy Hickey for Senate campaign.
I love Cossatot River Schools and look forward to math, archery, and the 4-day week.
I like Cossatot River because the snacks are good and we have 2 recesses.
I like Cossatot River School District because of the 4-day week, playing soccer with my friends and teachers and staff.
I love Cossatot River School because I love my principal. She makes coming to school fun.
We are unique, we are united, we are Cossatot River Strong.
don't have to leave the area to get great eye care. Dr. Frank Teed at Arkansas Eye Surgery performs no-stitch cataract surgery on an outpatient basis. Dr. Teed and his staff offer great follow-up service right here. Schedule an appointment in Kdqn today at 642-2525 or 1-800-264-EYES. That's 1-800-264-3937. Dr. Frank Teed at Arkansas Eye Surgery.
They heard a second of it. Now we're done. Now we are done. Facebook Live's going to get kicked off. Good morning to everybody.
Morning.
Listening to I wasn't talking to you. I've already said good morning to you, Patrick, like 3 times. All right?
It's not enough.
It's just not enough.
Good morning to everyone out there listening for the birthday club.
That's right. Lordy, lordy. We got lots of birthdays that came in today. Very appreciative of that. Go ahead and call 642-2190. Post it on our Facebook live video. Just go to Kdqn 921 on Facebook, and there you go. It's right there. You can also email them, numberonecountry@yahoo.com. You can send them to our Facebook messaging thing, but it's just not reliable.
He doesn't look at it.
It's that. That's really what it is.
I want to go ahead and give 2 advanced happy birthday shout outs. These are both for tomorrow. Yeah, we won't be here tomorrow to say them. So, Wanda Stover, happy birthday. You know we love you.
Wanda
here
Stover.
From Patrick, Caitlin, and baby Mariah. Happy birthday to you tomorrow.
What about me and baby Greg?
Yeah.
She don't consort with folks like y'all.
Oh,
yeah.
Fine.
And a huge happy birthday shout out.
You do know her husband, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah. And then also tomorrow, a huge happy 40th birthday shout out to Josh the Rude. Yes, 40 tomorrow.
Josh who?
The Rude.
The Rude?
The Rude.
Oh.
Yes. Callahan it might be like on his birth certificate.
Oh, got
yes,
you. Josh
Big
the
happy
Rude.
birthday shout out to you tomorrow. I'll probably see you in person anyways. So
yeah.
But
I always like that name, Callahan.
Callahan.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's Marshall Callahan. He's coming to bust us.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, and I got a happy belated birthday. Bobby Shepard. Happy birthday. His birthday was Wednesday, and he's from Dirks. Happy birthday from Bill and Judy.
His crowning achievement.
Hey, I just read it. That's what it says.
Happy birthday, Bobby Shepard.
And some other birthday shout outs. How about a huge happy birthday to Penny McHorter, a.k.a. Mimi. We love you. That is from Sean and Libby, Kaylin, Cashlin, Caleb, Caden, Kaylee, Jessica and Dusty, Carson, Stratton, and Stetson.
Oh, man.
Yes,
Sure their last name's not Frazier.
Yeah. Nope, this is the McHorter clan.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's a bunch
Don't you
of
dare confuse them.
Yeah.
Ain't no Frasers. Frasers are Yankees compared to McHorters. Those are Locksburgs.
You're right. You're right.
I got a big happy birthday shout out going out to Christy Katzer of
Yeah.
Kdqn, the owner of Christie's Cook Shack. Fantastic. That's all I
Yes,
got to say.
absolutely.
That's a happy birthday from Daryl. Christy turns 49 today. She knows how to
Happy
cook a burger.
birthday,
I'll tell you,
Christy,
they
and
know.
she can cook.
Yeah,
And she don't look no
man.
49 either.
No, not at all. The onion rings, they're what I've been looking for.
Barbecue nachos.
Fried mushrooms.
Yeah. Oh,
Here's
yeah.
a big happy anniversary.
Uh-oh.
Don't you dare.
51st anniversary. I'm sorry.
No, you're still.
But
Happy 51st anniversary
There's
to Jimbo and Miss Jen Arnold of the
Jen.
Queen.
Sunday of November 6th.
That's right. That's from Bill and Judy.
And
on
this
my
is
end.
from Miss Jen to Jimbo.
Oh,
Come on, Jimbo, call in here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't let her down.
Yeah. You better not.
Jimbo's still snoring.
Yeah.
I'm going to attempt this name. Is it Yaron or Jaron? Jaron. Jaron. Of course it's Jaron. That's a
Yeah.
great name. Why didn't I read it like that? A huge happy birthday going out to Jaron Platt of Horatio. That's from Aunt Tanya, Carlos, and the rest of the family. Happy
Awesome.
birthday, Jaron Platt. Did you say aunt?
That would be Aunt Tanya to everybody that lives here.
Aunt. Yeah, just forget that you exists in that word.
Got it.
Again, huge anniversary shout out, Jimbo and Miss Jen Arnold. Poor Miss Jen. Like, for one, Jimbo just had his birthday the other day, so she had to get something for him that day, and now it's their anniversary this weekend. Had to get another thing. I feel you, okay? Because I go from within like a 2.5 month span. I have there's Christmas, my wife's birthday, Valentine's Day, our anniversary, baby's birthday.
Yeah,
and then I think I have a birthday somewhere in there.
Yeah,
that's
stuffed down
long
there.
seated.
Yeah.
You don't about your birthday, it doesn't matter
No,
anymore.
that
Once
does
you have
not
a
exist
kid,
anymore.
the father's birthday matters not.
Yeah. It's my birthday. I don't care. Get up and feed the kid.
That's right.
You got the pile for the drawing? Are you?
I have the
that?
pile for the drawing.
Okay,
Right
there's
here.
birthdays. Is this our only?
No,
this
we
one?
got a bunch.
No,
Okay,
we got
all right.
We got a bunch. 642-2190. I'll give you guys another minute to get your birthdays and anniversaries in. Congratulations to everybody on Facebook Live who shared over the course of the week. You're all winners in my mind. And physically as well. You all get a little prize pack.
Yeah. Thanks to Jen.
Yeah, thanks to Jen.
Yeah, not me.
Yeah.
Yeah. Next
Patrick
week
wanted to give away his,
Next
you know.
week, you're getting Patrick's something out of his shop.
Yeah.
A junk
broken
pile.
miter saw.
Yeah.
Maybe you can fix it. Maybe.
Maybe.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah. I do have a broken chainsaw.
He also has 6 coping saws, so he could give away 5.
I like them all.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I've grown attached to each one of them.
No, it's decided. Everybody who shares next week gets a coping saw from Patrick and a spackle bucket.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Full of miscellaneous
nuts and bolts
and other things that don't work.
And used oil.
Yeah.
Yeah,
you get a little
full of the
you
old
get a
spackle.
quart of oil, used oil.
What's that? You could get a bucket filled with old spackle after I forgot to properly seal the lid on it.
That's ruined.
Can you properly seal the lid on it?
Yeah, I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
With a mallet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Then you can't open it again.
That's true.
Hey, I probably do have some good used oil though, because there's like one vehicle I have. I change oil on it every like 1,500 miles or so.
You just squeeze a little more life out of it.
It's like 10,000 mile oil. You know it's good, but I like to keep it clean inside that one.
Next
couple
week,
of them change the oil themselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, they do. You just got to change the filter every once in a while.
Right.
Next week's winner gets a 55-gallon drum half filled with used oil. You have to pick it up.
Make sure there's a little 1030 in there. There's a little 550.
It's a nice mixture.
Hey, when it's used, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that's right.
Hey, it starts a good fire, man.
Yeah, that's right.
Burn ban's over.
You want your own very like a home EPA violation kit? I got some old batteries I can give you. Some leaking car batteries.
Hey, you put you got a brush pile. You put a tire on there. Pour the oil all around it.
Last time I hauled my boat around, I forgot to the strap that I keep the trolling motor battery is set in place came loose. I was on some rough roads and that battery flipped over and just knocking around in the back. Wow, what a mess that created.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, not good.
Nothing.
You can have that.
To draw.
Yeah.
You can have what's left of that battery.
Yeah, I suppose we should draw.
Yeah, we need to draw.
Yeah.
Look at all these birthdays, man.
I'll do the drawing today.
Okay, you do the
All
drawing
right.
today.
I've decided.
All right, decide. Go, King.
All right. For the birthday club, the winner is Brenda White of Horatio.
Oh.
Her birthday was yesterday.
Couldn't have picked it better.
Yeah. Thanks to Dale, Lisa, Peggy, and all the kids, you now won yourself a birthday lunch from TJ's.
That's right.
All right. And
Come
now,
pick that up anytime today,
Anytime. Going with the anniversary club, Katie and Scott Hushelpeck of Redwater, Texas. How far away is that?
Too far.
That's
Too far?
Canada. So, consolation
Oh,
winner.
we're getting a no. We say cancel that Hushelpeck.
Cancel the Hushelpecks, huh? All right.
There's the consolation winner.
All right. It's going to be Jimbo and Jen Arnold.
and
Sorry,
Miss Jen.
you have a last name as funny as Hushelpeck. You don't win the anniversary club
Yeah,
or
sorry.
birthdays or nothing.
Yeah. Yeah, I think they're a
little close
not
to home.
qualified.
Yeah.
All right, then.
That's the inside job.
Yeah, that's right.
Jimbo and Miss Jen win by default.
Again.
Yes, again.
Again.
Didn't they just have an anniversary?
Yeah, they won. I think
Yeah.
they turn one in each month to see
Yeah.
if they can win.
Yeah.
So because Jimbo, he wants to eat.
They just
They're-
eating cake on our
eating
behalf.
Cake. That's right.
There you go. Shout out
Happy-
to all of you.
happy birthday and happy anniversary. Congratulations to the winners.
You got it, my friends. Oh, and their anniversary is on Sunday.
That's right.
So, well done.
They may win again next week.
They may.
No,
Somebody
they
will
won't.
call it in. All right. Well, we have a quick break we got to take before we get into your 8 o'clock news. We will be right back with the Brew Crew.
Local farmers support our community, which is why Farm Bureau Insurance supports farmers with Ag Promise, a truly comprehensive policy that protects everything farmers rely on. It's affordable and backed by fast, friendly service. We promise.
In Sevier County, call Farm Bureau Insurance at 584-3911 and ask Alan Stark, Lee Hammond, Stacy James, or Michael Collins about protecting your agribusiness.
Pilgrim's Pride Kdqn Processing Plant has immediate openings for maintenance, both shifts, production workers, all shifts, part-time and temporary employment positions available. Between now and December 23rd, all new hires will receive a $2,000 sign-on bonus. Applications are available online at jobbite.com or at Pilgrim's Employment Office at 401 South 3rd Street in Kdqn, open 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. Monday through Friday. Pilgrim's is an affirmative action equal opportunity employer. Minorities and veterans are encouraged to apply.
This Election Day, remember to cast your vote in the direction of change for Sevier County. Vote for people who have our county's values and best interests at heart.
My name's David. I think you should vote for my people, Jeff Laws, for Sevier County Clerk. Hi, I'm Kyle. Vote for my people, Jeff Laws, for Sevier County Clerk, November 8th.
A vote for Jeff Walls is a vote for family values, honesty, and integrity.
We're not old enough to vote, but if we were, we would vote for Jeff Walls, November 8th.
This ad is paid for by Jeff Walls.
Little River County residents, if you're looking for an old school, community-minded bank that's committed to hometown people and values, look no further than Horatio State Bank, with locations in Foreman and at 110 West Main in Ashdown. Stop by and meet the staff at Horatio State Bank's Ashdown location. You'll find friendly folks with deep roots in Ashdown and Little River County who are ready to assist you with all your banking needs. Horatio State Bank Ashdown branch, member FDIC.
Almost half of all fatal car wrecks involve drugs, with marijuana being the top offender. Almost 100,000 Americans died of drug overdoses last year. Almost every family in Arkansas has felt the pain and sorrow of drug addiction. The families of addicts and innocent victims alike suffer tremendously. What seems harmless to some proves deadly for many others, and many never get over the devastating loss. Arkansas does not need another drug problem. Vote against Marijuana Issue 4. Paid for by the Family Council Action Committee.
East Texas native Hayden McBride has been on a steady rise in the Texas music scene. This Friday night, he's live on stage at Hochatown Saloon. Tickets are available online or at the door.
But if I know you, it's all come easy like it's something we were meant to do.
See you Friday night at Hochatown Saloon for Hayden McBride.
And there's a long neck bottle.
Your local news leader is Kdqn, Kdqn, Ashdown, Texarkana. Local news this hour is presented by Horatio State Bank. As a full-service bank, we'd love for you to join our family and let us help you meet your financial needs. And by Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Kdqn and Idabel, your Kubota dealer.
That's right. We are back with the Brew Crew, wondering why is that news intro playing? Because we have a very special guest on the line for our news segment, Patrick.
That's right, Tyler. Each week we have a chance to speak to the U.S. representative for Arkansas's 4th District, Congressman Bruce Westerman. Great to have you with us this morning, sir.
Hey, great to be with you, Patrick and Tyler.
Yeah, hey,
Nice.
you don't have to mention him, okay? That's not in the agreement or anything. No, seriously, Congressman, great to have you with us.
That wouldn't be good manners to leave Tyler out.
That's about. He does have control over this whole thing. He could just mute me at any point. So, and I got so much to say. No, we have a lot to talk about this morning, Congressman. So I figured maybe we'll just jump right in. Now, I just want to let our listeners know we are recording this on Friday. And now, Congressman, on Thursday, you had a chance to visit Camden, Arkansas, taking a look at this rural town and just how vital it is to the national defense. Now, some listeners may not actually realize, and excuse me, I'm just going to give a little background on this, but some listeners may not realize that Camden is actually a crucial point in the supply chain of the U.S. military, and actually beyond, as some of the most critical weapon systems in Ukraine's fight against Russia come from just down the road from us here in Kdqn, right over in Camden. Now, Camden's also experiencing a severe worker shortage, and it's one thing to hear about worker shortages in the real retail industry or at restaurants, but when it comes to the defense industry, we're talking a whole other level of concern here. So with that all said, Congressman, you had a chance to talk to some of the folks in Camden about how they're addressing that issue and more broadly the importance of the defense industry to the state's economy. I'd love to hear what you learned, what you discerned speaking to those folks, because I think the solutions they offer are ones that we really could all learn from.
Oh, yeah, and it was actually Wednesday that I was down there.
Excuse me. Okay.
I was in Jefferson County yesterday, but I've been making a lot of tracks around the district. I say Camden, the industrial park there with all the defense contractors, is probably the most interesting place in Arkansas that most people don't know about. This was an old World War II military base that after the war, the base closed down and they converted it to an industrial park. And it's literally got the who's who of defense contractors down there. You've got Lockheed Martin, General Dynamics, Aerojet, and the list just goes.
Yeah, Raytheon. Yeah, that's
very large. Yeah, a very large complex, and obviously there's a lot of security around the complex because of the stuff they make. But the HIMARS rockets that you're hearing a lot about in the news, that's a product of Camden.
A lot of burned out Russian tanks brought to you by Javelin missiles produced right in Camden as well.
There you go. And the first time I met Benjamin Netanyahu, he knew I was from Arkansas 4th District and that Camden was in my district.
Wow. Okay.
There's a lot of cooperation with those companies there and the Israeli defense systems, but it's in the very north part of Calhoun County, which is the least populated county in the state, around 5,000 people in Calhoun County, but it's just outside the city of Camden, which is in Ouachita County. And I'm not sure I'm at liberty to say, but they had a very major company there just in the past couple of weeks looking at another big project on the industrial park. And these are national companies, and what the companies tell me is how much they love Arkansas because of the work ethic, the quality of labor, and just the environment that they work in Arkansas. But there is a shortage of workers down there, and these are very good paying jobs. I don't know if this still holds true, but I heard a statistic one time that Calhoun County has the highest per capita income of any county in the state. And,
wow.
And most people would miss that trivia question, but
yeah,
these
no
are
doubt.
Great jobs. There's career and technical training opportunities where you can go in and get basics, or if you've got a good work ethic, they'll take you right out of high school, and you can work on some really neat stuff there at Camden. So it's a bright spot there as far as employment and future job growth, but they do need good folks to come in and work and do those jobs. And they attract people from a couple hours away that drive into Camden to work those jobs.
I've heard folks from Little Rock will drive down there. That's like, you're talking about 100 miles right there, a daily commute. But as you mentioned, great paying jobs, and I've read a little bit about some of the incentives, the different programs Camden is offering to attract more folks, because they have, you look at the last two censuses, the 2020 and then the 2020 and the 2010 census, they've had about 2 decades of population decline. At the same time, the job security has probably never been greater for that industry in Camden, for the defense industry based in Camden, because we see a lot of the missiles, artillery shells, different munitions, weapon systems. Our own stocks are somewhat getting depleted because we're sending a lot of that to Ukraine for its fight against Russia.
Yeah, but the folks in Camden are ready, willing, and able to increase production.
Sure.
And take care of all those needs. I'm just grateful that we've got the technology and the investments that we've got into our defense systems. I think I told you I was out at the Fallon Naval Air Station a couple of weeks ago. That's where they train the Top Gun pilots. And with the technology changes around the world, they're needing to increase the size of that base so that they can prepare for different kinds of situations they may encounter. So, the arms race has never stopped, and unfortunately, you've got to stay ahead of the curve if you want to keep your country in the driver's seat on technology and on security. And I'm just thankful that we've got Camden and places like that, and people who work in that industry that help keep the world a safer place for us.
Well, absolutely. A lot of great points there, Congressman. Appreciate you sharing a look at what's going on over there in Camden. And I would I don't regularly suggest Politico articles from Politico.com, but they did have a great one earlier this year. It's called "The Struggling Arkansas Town That Helped Stop Russia in Its Tracks," and it's a look at just how vital Camden is to the defense industry and even beyond, like how those weapon systems produced there have helped Ukraine in its fight against Russia. And again, that article you can find on Politico. But turning a different tack here, Congressman, each week we seem to talk about some new shortage, whether it's caused by inflation, worker shortage. We have one of these issues crop up here every week, and I know one that you're taking a look at here recently is diesel. It's one thing for gasoline prices to skyrocket, which we saw just incredibly high prices over the summer, but diesel, now we're talking tractors, we're talking farm trucks, we're talking semi-trucks, we're talking the backbone of the national economy, and those prices are just absolutely through the roof. I don't know how folks who rely on diesel for their day-to-day transactions are actually even able to afford this right now. And Congressman, I know you've had some suggestions on how we need to unleash American energy, and I think the rising price of diesel is just if there's not a canary in the coal mine, this one surely is.
Yeah, and Patrick, those costs get amplified as they move through the system. So when you're paying more to put diesel in your tractor, going to make the cost to produce the food higher. It's going to cost more to ship it from the farm to the factory, and from the factory to the grocery store, and those costs get multiplied. And at the end of the day, the person who pays the price is the consumer, because those costs just get passed along. The producers may be able to eat some of that, but at the end of the day, it's the consumer. And when you look at who suffers the most when you have high energy prices and high food costs, it's your low income and fixed income citizens who are having to spend more of their income just to survive, to eat and to have basic transportation and to buy the basic necessities. The cost of all that goes up. So again, we're blessed with resources in the United States. We've got plenty of oil and gas in the U.S. We need more refining capacity. We need more production capacity. And we can do this. It's just a matter of will, a matter of focusing on the right things. And there's no reason we should have diesel shortages in the United States of America. So that's why I've got a bill called the Transparency and Productivity of American Energy Act, the TAP American Energy Act. I've already filed that. It's not just my bill. I've worked with 2 other committees in Congress on it. I have several co-sponsors. This bill possibly could end up being H.R. 1 in the new Congress. That would, if we make that H.R. 1, that will signal that it's the most important policy that we have in the new Congress. And so I'm thinking it or some version of it could be that bill We've also got a bill on securing America's Mineral Act, which looks at mining and developing those resources as well. And of course, we know we've got oil and gas, we've got timber, we've got a lot of things we can mine in Arkansas. And you know, the best part about most of that stuff in Arkansas is it's on private land, and there are not as many restrictions. But through government regulation, they can even go after production on private lands, and they're doing that through controlling pipelines, through adding stuff to the National Environmental Policy Act administratively that just make it almost impossible to permit these projects. So
this is absolutely going the opposite direction.
Yeah, it makes no sense to me why we're hurting our country and hurting our citizens by not promoting things that are going to provide good jobs in rural communities. But that's the kind of stuff we need to change, and it's the legislation that I enjoy working on.
Well, absolutely, Congressman. You have long said it is high time to unleash the potential of the natural resources we're blessed with here in the United States. And when you're seeing the average price of diesel right now nearly $5.50 a gallon, that time is well past. And some of the things we've seen from the administration, as you mentioned there, have just been extremely counterproductive. Perhaps few better examples than when President Biden tried to negotiate with OPEC about their announced drop in production. He said, hey, well, what are you doing here? They went from their response, as opposed to dropping production 1 million barrels a day, they said, now, okay, after talking to President Biden, we'll drop production 2 million barrels a day. So that absolutely went nowhere and created just more of a mess. But Congressman, I'm afraid that is all the time we have. I know some complicated issues, probably much more to say. Hopefully we can get back on this subject and any others next week. As always, I want to thank you for taking some time to speak with us. Any final thoughts you have, maybe again about a big game tomorrow? Of course, it's Razorbacks homecoming. We're very excited about that as well.
Well, Patrick, I'm actually on the campus of the University of Arkansas this morning for some meetings, and I'll be in Northwest Arkansas for a good part of the day, but I'm not going to be able to stick around for the game tomorrow. But I think the Hogs are back on the right track, and looking forward to a big homecoming victory over the Liberty Flames tomorrow.
Absolutely. We're all feeling very, very good. Great track record of home games for the Razorbacks. So hopefully we'll get to talk about a nice big win when we speak again next week. Congressman, I know you got a busy schedule ahead of you. We'll go ahead and let you go. Thank you, as always, taking some time to talk to us.
Thanks, Patrick. Y'all have a great weekend, and go Hogs.
Yes, sir. Go Hogs. Talk to you later.
Bye.
Bye.
There you have it, my friends. This news segment brought to you by Horatio State Bank and Moyer Equipment.
Your number one country, 92.1, is KDQN, Kdqn, Ashdown, Texarkana.
You are independent. So are we. Horatio State Bank is a locally owned independent bank. Because of that, we make our loan decisions right here at the bank. You don't have to wait for some out-of-town loan committee to get together. We offer fast, quick answers on your loan requests. Horatio State Bank. Strong, independent, and local. Member FDIC.
Get a great deal on select Kubota construction equipment featuring durable Kubota engines, more comfort, more productivity, more get it done right. Right now, write it off a lot and write it off your taxes for $0 down, 0% APR for up to 36 months, now through December 31st, subject to credit approval. Consult your tax advisor. Go to KubotaUSA.com for full details.
Visit Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Idabel, Oklahoma or Kdqn, Arkansas today.
Local news this hour has been presented by Moyer Equipment Sales and Rentals in Kdqn and Idabel, your Kubota dealer, and by Horatio State Bank. As a full-service bank, we'd love for you to join our family and let us help you meet your financial needs. For local news when you want it, 24 hours a day, go to our website at kdqn.net.
Sonic has something delicious for you. Hey, announcer guy, that's your cue.
Indulge in the all-new Sonic Steak Butter Bacon Cheeseburger with creamy steak seasoned butter and crispy bacon, stacked on a 100% pure beef patty with 2 slices of melty American cheese and grilled onions, layered between a warm bakery bun.
Well, I don't know about you, but I'm definitely craving that previously mentioned thing.
Sonic Steak Butter Bacon Cheeseburger.
Sonic.
Limited time only at participating Sonic drive-ins.
Chris Walcott decided to run for state representative of District 87 because he knows our teachers, law enforcement, and nurses are some of the lowest paid in the nation, and our legislators have done very little to help. Chris has seen that our mental health system has become completely overwhelmed by the lack of resources. Chris has seen the struggle of finding a place for children to go when being abused or neglected. He will always fight for the people who feel forgotten, and he asks for your vote on November 8th. Together, we can make a difference. Paid for by Chris Walcott.
Hey guys, Michael Hardage here from Gregor Extreme Chevrolet in Ashdown, Arkansas. Just want to let you guys know about a sweet little promotion we got going on in the service department right now. If you're an existing customer and send us a new customer that's never been here before, we're going to give them $15 off their service, and in turn you'll receive $15 off your next service. So call your family and friends up, send them down here to Gregor Extreme Chevrolet in Ashdown, and let's get you both a little discount on your next services.
Ashdown Schools make it easy to find just what you're looking for on the district's website at ashdownschools.org. View grades and email teachers with links to eSchool. View Facebook posts and news feeds even if you don't have a Facebook account, along with event calendars, sports, lunch menus, and so much more. At Ashdown Schools, we believe organization and communication play a vital part in the success of our students. Ashdown Public Schools, providing educational excellence since 1891. We are Ashdown.
Experience matters. On November 8th, the voters of Ashdown should choose experience. Mayor James Sutton has served Ashdown for 8 years. The experience and training he learned in the United States Air Force and from owning his own business has led to many Ashdown improvements, new roads, a better water supply, and more. Let's keep experience. Vote for Mayor James Sutton on November 8th.
I am James Sutton, and I approve this message.
You know, a whole lot of folks are tired of the ridiculous prices of feed, fertilizer, and pretty much all supplies that have to do with farming. Unless, of course, you're a customer at Davis Feed Company. You see, at Davis Feed Company, we keep prices as low as possible. Because we're farmers too, and we understand. So stop going to the big store where they treat you like a number, and come to Davis Feed, where we treat you like one of the gang.
In need of electrical work? Trust the experts at H&K Electric, a locally owned company and proud supporters of Ashdown Community and Panther Sports. H&K Electric has the experience and expertise to handle all electrical services from large industrial manufacturing facilities to residential and commercial service needs. For professional technicians who provide expert advice and workmanship, trust H&K Electric. Online, visit hkelectric.org. Best wishes for a successful sports season from Josh Huddleston and staff at H&K Electric.
That's right, we're back. Kdqn Live, 92.1 for the 8 o'clock hour.
It's Kdqn Live.
It's Kdqn Live. We are here. We just enjoyed a great conversation with Congressman Bruce Westerman.
Yes, I was listening.
Yeah, it was a good one.
It was good.
Yep, we're ready to close out the show. We got a little weather coming up in a minute. We got some other cool stuffs that are planned for you. What do you want to do first, Jen? I'm going to leave it up to you. I got two choices.
Yeah. What's
All
up?
right, I got two choices for you. We got vegan Thanksgiving. Or we got you know what? I got to save the other one for Patrick anyway.
Okay.
So we're going to do vegan Thanksgiving right now.
And I just want to throw out real quick, I finished all the little movie packs for everybody that won, so you can pick them up anytime now.
That's right. Everybody on Facebook Live who shared publicly throughout the week won themselves a little movie prize pack. Let me throw that back up there.
Yes, and John Baldwin, if you're listening, I made one for Patricia as well.
What?
Yeah, she's so sweet. I have to give her one.
Nice. So you get two.
Yeah.
Look at that. So
that's all you do. This
all
is
you
what
had to do.
happens.
Mhm.
You just share and you get something.
That's right. Wow, just like that.
Yeah. Now I'm out of breath.
Yeah, you worked up a sweat back
Yeah,
there.
I did.
Whipping those together. We appreciate you.
Yeah. All right. So vegan Thanksgiving.
Vegan Thanksgiving. Tabitha Brown, who is somebody,
Mhm.
shares how she celebrates a vegan Thanksgiving at home. Because, of course, if the cook is vegan, you're eating vegan.
You're
There ain't no-
suffering.
Yeah, you're suffering. I like the picture, though, as a turkey and a big
Roast
old
beef.
roast beef there. I don't see any ham. Is ham traditional on
I
Thanksgiving?
don't think so. I think it's more traditional for Christmas.
Right.
If
Well,
I'm correct.
I want both. That's how I
Mhm.
do it. Is a vegan TikToker who explains what a vegan Thanksgiving looks like at her house and shared some great plant-based dishes that she and her family are going to dive into this year.
Okay.
Yum. Brown says that tantalizing sights and smells that come from her kitchen on Thanksgiving Day would have anyone fooled except for me. Yeah. At my house, vegan Thanksgiving, you don't know it's vegan except for the part that you're not eating any meat. All the things that you have a traditional Thanksgiving, they're going to be on my table. Other than the turkey, we do a tofurkey.
I saw that coming.
What is a tofurkey?
It's, I guess, a turkey made from tofu. So it's not even, it's just tofu.
Is
You
it
can't call it turkey.
shaped in the mold of a turkey?
I don't know
do
how they
go ahead
do
and throw a
that.
wishbone in there somewhere?
That's what I've seen. Is they take the tofu and
shape
shape
into
it.
this horrible looking
Yeah.
thing.
I have definitely seen them make wishbones out of something. I don't remember what it was.
Yeah,
Just
sticks or something.
Sticks, yeah.
I'll do a vegan meatloaf.
Okay.
Okay.
That's not a. That's just a loaf of plants. That's not like
Yeah.
a plant loaf.
Yeah,
Vegetable
it should be
loaf.
called- You're gonna get
Vegetable
sued
loaf.
serving that.
Yeah.
False advertisement.
Yeah.
Vegan meatloaf.
Yeah, Texas Pete gets sued for being made in North Carolina. You're gonna get sued for serving a vegan meatloaf.
So you
Yeah.
should.
You better.
Yeah. However, the side dishes, think yams, collard greens, stuffing, etc. I'm on board, but
Yeah.
there's no eggs in the stuffing.
Ooh,
And if
yeah.
you like marshmallows on your yams, then
Can't have
you
that.
can't have
Can't have
those.
marshmallows.
the gelatin, huh?
Yeah.
I'll still have my yams. Everyone eats candied yams, so you have those. I'll still have my beans and my greens. I love kale.
None of okay. First of all, meatloaf on Thanksgiving. You should be
Yeah.
ashamed of yourself.
Yeah, that's right. Just ketchup. I don't want ketchup anywhere near
No.
my Thanksgiving dinner.
I mean,
okay?
I'll eat it, but
Yeah.
Ooh, meatloaf with barbecue sauce on top.
yeah,
though?
you know, I
That's-
made meatloaf last week, and I put A1 on. No, not A1. I'm sorry, Heinz 57.
Yeah,
and it
So it's
was
pretty good,
out
huh?
of this world.
out of this world.
Anyway,
Nice.
I didn't
Yeah.
get none, so I don't know.
I'll make you one. I'll
have
make
to
you
see.
one. I
Okay.
promise.
Yeah. Of course, she says that the meal couldn't be complete without her famous mac and
Mac and
Mac and-
yeast.
mac and
Mac and
yeast.
nothing.
Mac and nutritional
and
yeast.
nothing.
Yeah.
mac and
Yeah.
nutritional yeast.
Have cheese.
Yeah,
Come on,
yeah.
y'all.
For a vegan mac and cheese, you have to make sure you have your oat milk.
I just don't get like what these vegan.
How do you milk an oat? That's
Yeah,
what I'm
same as an
wondering.
almond. Like,
Yeah.
You can squeeze. What do you squeeze out of an almond? There's
Yeah,
nothing
yeah.
in there.
Yeah,
no juice.
exactly.
But I tell you what, these vegans. What else are we gonna do with all these animals in the world besides eat them?
Yeah.
Okay. I just don't get it.
There's a whole bunch of them.
My first thought is, there's the CIA is funding some program right now. That sounds like a conspiracy anytime you start off with CIA, but this is legit. They are giving some money, I think like hundreds of millions of dollars, to this company to see if it can resurrect the woolly mammoth after some very, very like fresh specimens were discovered recently. My first thought when I heard that is like, what do we got? Can we eat them? Like, I
Yeah.
don't get the point of bringing this animal back if it's not going to be some
Yeah.
use to us.
Is it going
Yeah.
to be like a terror? Like, I don't
Yeah,
know,
it
woolly
could
mammoth.
be.
I mean,
They actually said that if it brought them back, they would probably repopulate the regions in what's now Russia,
Yeah.
and cause chaos over there.
Oh.
They could be a boon to national security, and they would help protect like the Arctic,
Yeah.
from Russians, I
Yeah.
guess. So yeah, the woolly mammoth might be. We got. You heard us talking to the congressman. We got HIMARS. We got MLRSs, javelins, and maybe woolly mammoths put into the arsenal as well.
but what if we get like, a repeat of like Hannibal? Instead it's Dimitri and his army of woolly mammoths that he's
Have we
tamed
not
out.
seen Pet Cemetery?
Yeah, I know it.
Okay.
Do we want to be
They do
gauged?
not come back. Yeah.
No, yeah,
they don't come back normal.
No, they don't.
Something
They come-
wrong.
They come back angry. All right.
Angry.
Yeah.
Woolly
Well, yeah,
mammoths.
if it's something like if I can have a woolly mammoth steak on my grill, then
Yeah.
I'm all for it. Okay,
Right.
Yeah.
this animal got to be some use to us.
Yeah.
and I'm a little skeptical about the war against Russia
With woolly mammoths.
With woolly mammoths, yeah. Great
like
reference,
that.
by the way.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah. Thank you.
Mm.
No, yeah, I don't want to see them charging through with a bunch of woolly mammoths. That, like, hopefully they, they're untamable.
Yeah.
They have a taste for man flesh.
Yes,
these
they
woolly
do.
mammoths. Yeah. What do mammoths eat? What do elephants eat?
Grass,
Just
Yeah.
grass and
leaves
stuff.
Probably, yeah. Fruits and stuff.
Okay. All right. Well, there you go.
A lot is
Yeah.
what they eat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Thanksgiving is all about sharing good food with family and friends. In our gratitude cookbook, you'll find 100 plant-based recipes, including soft-baked pumpkin donuts, spiced apple cake with cashew frosting.
What would you
It
do if you
sounds so expensive, first of all.
you were invited to somebody's Thanksgiving dinner?
Mm-hmm.
You show up and then you learn that they're vegan and they have a vegan spread out on the table. Do you just leave at that point? Do you go through? Do you go through it?
I mean, I would eat it.
Oh,
of
my house
course.
is flooding.
Yeah.
Yeah,
just got a
you could
text.
do that.
I really have to go.
I just tested positive for COVID.
Oh,
Darn
God.
it.
Oh, yeah.
Just now.
Yeah.
I'm not sure I could dive into the Kdqn, which is a butternut squash stuffed with an eggplant, stuffed with a zucchini, and then a mushroom lentil stuffing.
So just mush.
Just mush. Ay, ay, ay. All you vegans out there, love you just the same. Because this isn't like you should be doing this.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to go over how gross your meal sounds, and yeah, any kind of vegan on Thanksgiving is probably just a bit of a tough time.
Do I see cheesecake right there at the bottom? Pumpkin cheesecake?
Yeah, free pumpkin cheesecake brownies, vegan and gluten.
I don't understand how that's possible.
It's not. Well, you use oat milk to make the cheese.
And I guess like ground up cashews until it's a paste.
Paste, yeah, cashew milk. I don't know what all that is. Just
I,
kind of put
yeah.
a bunch of cashews in a tube sock and strain some water through it, and there you go, cashew milk. I think that's what that is.
I tried vegan cream cheese once because I was trying to stay away from dairy, and it was one of the most disturbing things I've ever tasted.
Really?
Vegan
It
cream
was
cheese?
so bad. Yeah.
What is it?
I
What
put
is
it on a bagel. I know it has something to do with oats.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's rough.
Something like that. I don't
Rough.
remember.
Poor people. Like we have one that works for us. I won't say who.
Oh,
but
they know we berated her about her veganism over the.
Oh,
over the air.
okay, all right.
Yeah.
Well, I'm trying to tell her, like, work with her a little bit. Intervention, even. I don't know what it's going to take. Like, we need to get you on some meat. Come on, make your life so much better.
That's the difference, though. We don't have. I haven't seen a militant vegan in a while, apart
Yeah.
from when they're throwing soup at a thing or something like that, at a painting to protest.
yeah.
meat.
One of the first vegans I ever met, I was absolutely amazed how their lack of militancy.
Yeah.
like they were just like, yes. I mean, it's.
No, I don't
I
care
never
what you eat.
suggest it to anybody. It's something you want to do. Something
Yeah.
but it's
Red meat,
the right thing for me. Yeah.
Red
Yeah.
meat raises my cholesterol and gives me bad bathroom habits, so I don't eat it. You know?
I don't think
All
a
right,
lot
fair
of
enough.
these people realize that without animal farming, like our society would crumble.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How do you think we feed people?
I don't know how.
As
We
you-
just grow
yeah.
plants in their stead.
Exposés of slaughterhouses, processing facilities, and stuff like that. And they're like, there's got to be a better way. That's how it always ends. There's got to be a better way.
We figured it
And
out.
that is the only way to feed, 330 million people in this country?
Yeah. No, we
Yeah,
figured
everybody
out
have
the better.
backyard chickens?
We figured out the better way. We just don't let the cameras in them.
Yeah.
in
Yes,
there anymore.
yeah.
That's the better way.
Absolutely.
Also, Patrick, I've been getting offended all week by you.
Yes.
Yeah,
Typical.
just sitting here, just being offended.
Okay.
I've got 21 offensive words you should avoid.
Uh-oh.
All right. So these are things.
Spaz.
Well,
I'm just glad you're not doing another one of these. Like, what
He, him.
celebrity is this quiz?
Yeah, yeah. We'll be doing another one of those. Don't worry about that. So, dead naming. You've been dead naming me all week, Patrick.
Dead naming.
That's where you use your birth name instead of the name I've chosen for myself. I am,
Is this good housekeeping?
Zarculus 5. That's my name. Zarculus 5
Zarculus
is
5.
what I'd like to be known as.
Okay.
If I can't spell it, I ain't going to call you that.
What are your pronouns? Caesar.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Zer
Reason.
Zarculus 5. That sounds cool.
Yeah.
Actually. So yeah, don't use my birth name or given name. All right? Whatever it says on my, just stop dead naming me. All right? That's my dead name.
Okay.
Because I
Okay.
can't legally change it to, poppy seed.
Well, I never
or
want to
whatever
hear
I
you introduce yourself as Tyler ever again.
That,
wanna
hey,
change
I'm
my
allowed to
name.
do it. You're not allowed to do it.
Yeah.
confused.
I know, me too.
Can I be Brent?
You can be Brent.
Okay.
You can be Brenton.
Brenton.
You can't be Brent.
Brenton Hicks.
Brenton
Hicks. I
Yeah,
don't know.
Brenton Hicks. Here's another one. Where is it going?
I saw mom and dad on there.
Yeah, mom and dad. I'm getting to it.
Sorry.
All right, fine. We'll hop into mom and dad. So yes, mom and dad, very offensive. The purpose of your communication, yeah, I guess they could work just fine. However, just be aware that these words reveal an assumption of certain family structures as well as traditional quote unquote gender roles in your home that may or may not resonate for some members of your audience. Oh,
So
are they
it can
talking
be
about us?
triggering if I'm sitting here talking about my mom to somebody.
Yeah, that's not your mom. That's a social construct, okay? Your mom. This is what's called postmodernism, right?
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
What would you do, honestly, if you're sitting across from somebody and somebody actually said that to you? What do you do?
I mean, you be nice,
Of course.
but that's not very nice.
Oh, you one of them.
Yeah. My mom's a mom.
Yeah. That's what, yeah, is it getting to the point you're like, how's your mama and all them?
Yeah.
How dare you assume I have a mother?
How dare you assume my gender role and family structures? All right. Well, was your mom a mom? Well, yeah, but it doesn't matter. All right. We've got over here, this is the one big one I wanted to get, spirit animal.
We can't say that anymore?
You can't say spirit animal anymore. In 2019, pop singer Rihanna criticized and apologized for using spirit animal in referencing her bond with her dancer and choreographer. She was also, he's my spirit animal. Now, I would think that's because you're calling another person an animal.
Yeah.
My choreographer is my spirit animal. It's like, well, you know, I don't know about that. But no,
see anything wrong with
it reflects a larger issue of being cognizant of using symbolism and words sacred to certain cultures in a casual manner that could be deemed offensive.
No.
In reality, I'm sure people are very happy that maybe their culture has their, terms and words being used in, we're not using it like, offensively.
No.
My spirit animal is a badger.
Yeah.
Or
Mine,
whatever.
I have a spirit animal,
Yeah?
and it's a wolf.
It's a wolf.
I 100%
You just
believe
howl
it.
at the moon.
Yeah, howl at the moon.
Yeah. Patrick has nothing on it. Patrick's just looking.
You don't have a spirit animal, do you? I think we discussed this.
I don't think I do.
I don't think it necessarily has to be like a furry
It's
creature
a human.
either. Yeah, it could be any.
A human animal is
Yeah.
my spirit animal.
Yeah.
Something maybe you'd admire.
Here's another
Yeah,
word
like a
you
human.
can't. Another word or term you can't use: tone deaf.
Oh.
Yeah, because that's the thing. That's called ableism. When talking
can
about
sing and you
somebody's
can't?
yeah,
Yeah.
talking about somebody's disability or illness. Listen,
That's not it.
That's not what that means.
it is not a disability that you cannot sing. You're just a small town squirrel. All right. At every Christmas party, you sing. What is that one? Don't Stop Believing.
Yeah.
And it sounds horrible. That's not a. I'm disabled.
And
Help
God
me.
bless the tone deaf people because they don't even they don't even realize it.
Yeah.
They live in like when 'tis folly to be wise. The ignorant are bliss.
Yeah.
They're ignorant and they're blissful
Yeah.
of it. They don't know how bad they sing, yet they keep doing it.
Yeah.
And they think they're really good at it.
They make karaoke fun. It's
Yeah.
karaoke's no fun if everybody just gets up there and nails it.
Or is it American Idol?
Yeah.
It'd be no fun without those people.
Yeah, absolutely.
You can also say somebody's tone deaf, like maybe in a conversation or something too, right? Like they're just being kind of ignorant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. Well, that's a disease.
That's a disease.
Yeah. That you need cured.
Yeah.
You also can't say normal anymore.
Okay.
You can't say normal. What's normal?
This is not like this is just a joke website, right?
No, this is the Thoughtline group.
This is, yeah.
Thoughtline put this
Thoughtline.
together. Normal. What's normal doing on this list? Too often it's used as a label while differentiating data or behavior. If someone evidences normal behavior, are all those
must
that
be
don't
weird.
abnormal? Yeah, exactly. But we got to have a use for that word.
Mm-hmm.
Like normal, it just means nothing anymore, and so does abnormal.
Yeah.
Those words are in use. We need to utilize them in some way.
Yeah, we, like
You
an
know?
example. Like,
How's your car running?
Yeah.
Normally.
yeah.
I'm offended.
Yeah.
You saying my car, my 2002 Camry that hasn't had its oil changed in 30,000 miles is
it's
abnormal?
It's certainly neurodivergent at this point.
That's right. There you go. You can visit the National Center on Disability and Journalism for a comprehensive language guide.
No.
On what? You're not going to visit that?
No, I don't think so.
Well, I'm sitting here just offended over here all the time, so I'm trying to educate y'all.
If you followed this list, you couldn't have a conversation with literally anybody.
Yeah, I know. You're not supposed to say bipolar, OCD, which I hear a lot. I'm OCD.
Yeah.
Because I like my cups
Yeah.
clean.
Because I like even numbers. That's not
Right.
OCD, Becky.
Obviously, you can't say whitelist or blacklist or blackboard or any of that.
Right. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, that's one. He, she, all that kind of stuff. So 21s and phrases to avoid. I just thought I'd give you, next time you're over in San Francisco.
Yep. So you don't make a joke of yourself over there.
Don't make a faux pas. Don't ever reference your mother. That's
Yeah, or your own pronouns.
I know I've heard that even trigger warning is not allowed to be used
Oh.
anymore. Yeah, it's too, trigger,
Yeah.
gun, scary.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought it was like trigger warning. It's like, well, then you shouldn't even be saying what you're about to say. And I've seen people use it like trigger warning. Okay, I don't like cashews.
Oh, yeah.
Canceled. Get them.
Oh,
Anyway.
a disaster.
Let's do some weather.
Okay.
Number one country weather.
All right. Today has a 90% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Of course, new rainfall amounts between a quarter and a half inch possible. That's just for today. Let's see here. A high of 78. Southeast winds, 30 miles per hour. Some of these storms could be severe. Going into tonight, a 90% chance of showers and thunderstorms as well. A low around 43. South winds, again, 30 miles per hour. Tomorrow, though, looking sunny with a high near 66. Tomorrow night, mostly clear with a low around 44. And Sunday, looking sunny with a high near 75. Monday now sitting at a 40% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Mostly cloudy, a high near 78. So there you have it. We definitely have a good chance of seeing some rain either Sunday night or into Monday. That would be nice if we get, plenty tonight. Mm-hmm. Nice little weekend, and then right back on Monday. Get some more rain. Fingers are crossed.
Absolutely. Keep those. Pretty much all the burn bans in the listening area have been lifted, and hopefully this rain will keep them gone for the rest of the year.
That's right.
Yep.
Well, we have a brief break we got to get into, and then we will be back with the Brew Crew.
The Powerball jackpot from the Arkansas Scholarship Lottery is now more than $1 billion. So, what would you do if you won?
I'd buy a baseball team.
Ooh, I would definitely buy my mom a Tesla so that she can drive cool, look cool.
If I won a jackpot, I'll start a cooking school for the youth in the city.
Got your ticket? If not, visit your local lottery retailer for your chance to win the Powerball jackpot of more than $1 billion. This is winning. Call 1-800-522-4700 for Problem Gambling Helpline.
Every day, Chris Craig opens Pruitt's Food Bakery in Kdqn before most of our customers open their eyes. Heating ovens, mixing the batter, making sure every cake, pastry, and loaf of bread is delightfully fresh and tasty. It's what customers have come to expect from Pruitt's Bakery. Friendly, hometown service from people like Chris Craig, creating more than made-to-order cakes, creating made-to-order memories. Pruitt's Food, with locations at 500 East Colorado Drive in Kdqn and 201 South Park Drive in Broken Bow.
Knowledge and experience matters when it comes to the law. That's why you should vote Johnny Cook on November the 8th for Sevier County Sheriff. Johnny plans to bring substantial changes to Sevier County. Deputies will attend all calls and will spend more time patrolling the county roads and the smaller communities. As sheriff, Johnny Cook will always be available to the public. With your vote, he guarantees to put criminals back in jail. Cast your vote for Republican candidate Johnny Cook for Sevier County Sheriff on November the 8th.
This ad is paid for by Johnny Cook.
When you want to know what's happening in Southwest Arkansas, you can depend on Kdqn.net for up-to-the-minute news. Since August of 1956, Kdqn has been covering the news, sports, and weather you want to know about, and now it's online. Check out our homepage, click on local news, obituaries, upcoming events, churches, announcements, classifieds and employment, local sports, weather, cattle report, and the trophy room. Southwest Arkansas News online 7 days a week and updated several times daily from your number one country, 92.1.
That's right. We're back with the Brew Crew. Going to finish out this Friday show. plenty of good stuff we've brought to you today. All
That's
right, so
right.
don't worry about the rest of the show.
And let's keep this going. I got a list here. This is from Brandeis University, one of the leading woke institutions across the nation. Got a few suggestions here.
Everybody open your eyes.
Absolutely. You should never, ever again say everything going on right now. You should never say that. Yeah, consider using police brutality, protests, BLM, COVID-19. Name what you are referring to.
Yeah. You know, with everything going on.
No, hey, don't do that. What are you doing? You're being too vague.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But what if
you're
I
miscommunicating? And you know what? You're also avoiding accountability by saying that.
Oh, yes, that's right. What if I bring up an issue that you personally don't identify with? That's nothing, right?
No, it's okay. Yeah, whatever you want then.
Okay.
Yeah, absolutely. Abusive relationships, never say that ever again. You should say relationship with a person who was abusive.
Because
this is really
abusive relationship, it kind of makes it sound like both are being abusive, right?
Well, relationships don't perpetuate abuse, okay? Abusers do.
I'm learning a lot right now.
Aren't you? Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
Yes. Facebook stalking. Don't say that anymore. Say lurking, researching online.
No, I'm going to stick with Facebook stalking.
Lurking doesn't sound. Lurking is
yeah, that's creepy.
Lurking is what you do in a swamp.
Using stalking to refer to lurking someone else's social media profile can make light of experience of actual stalking, which can be very dangerous and life altering.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
So we're like kind of devaluing or taking away from stalking.
Yeah,
real stalking.
No, leave stalking for the stalkers. You're taking away a really important term for stalkers.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. They love using that one.
Yes. Going postal.
Oh.
Yep. Instead, say get angry or I'm losing my temper. That seems like both of those, or
that seems light for.
It's just incredibly offensive for postmen.
Darn it!
Post people.
Wow!
Wow. Just does someone have a shovel here?
Yeah,
because I am digging a hole.
Oh my gosh.
Never say master bedroom ever again.
What?
Yeah, the term master carries strong connotations. And it's inherently gendered masculine. Instead, say owner's bedroom, primary bedroom, main. Yeah, instead of saying a master a skill, don't say that. It's become an expert in.
Well, an expert isn't a master.
No, he's not.
An expert still.
No, they're not.
No, he's not. Oh, yeah. See what you just done?
Yes.
We would not be good. We would not work in any Portland area or anything like
grandfather
that.
clause. That's what I've told you before. It's like I know that there's good opportunities in bigger places, but my first day would be my last day in any of those places. And I wouldn't even mean to. I wouldn't even mean to be offensive. But the first time I was just like, so who's that guy over there?
Yeah.
How dare you?
Excuse me?
Yeah, I don't know, the guy with the barbed wire tattoos on his big biceps and he's wearing a suit and tie like that guy. Like, how dare you?
Yeah.
How dare you assume that's a man over there?
Yeah, I don't think you'd last very long.
No.
You're just not very woke, Patrick. It's
finish your food. Don't ask children to do that anymore. It should be grateful for what you have. The expression is othering. It perpetuates the stereotype that some countries are made up of people that cannot feed themselves, implying Western superiority.
Oh,
hey,
so
look, come on, let's just say Arkansas, 1 in every 4 or 5 kids is facing food insecurity. Hunger, missing a meal every day.
It's a huge issue in the United States.
We all know that. That ain't just something that happens across overseas.
And the point is, finish your food. That way, you're not like throwing it in the face of somebody who's not like. Finish your food. Be lucky you have it. Be grateful you have it. You know.
Oh no! Here's one. Peanut gallery. Call it an audience or bout because some people are allergic to peanuts. So you yep.
That's why.
I'm just going to close that out right now. Yes.
Oh, my gosh.
Never say tribe again.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Because that refers...
Powwow. Don't say that.
Okay.
Spirit animal. Prefer animal I would most like to be. Bottom of the totem pole. Again, you can't... Totem poles do not portray a hierarchy based on physical position. No, but there's a bottom of the totem pole. All right. And there's the top.
There is a top. Well, no. No, there's not. There's
Open the kimono. Don't say that. I
Oh,
guess I've never heard that.
That refers to guys who have kimonos who answer the door with them open.
I guess so.
Yeah.
And this is, I know listeners are probably like, what the heck are
Yeah.
y'all talking about? But in bigger, this
This is a
serious
thing.
stuff. This is a guy that has been produced for U.S. colleges and universities, and how they are taught to speak and to think. And look, the movers and shakers of our society are generally folks who went to college or university.
Yeah.
You know, the business folks, the political leaders. These are the folks who are actually shaping the society and the culture we live in. So if this is the foundation of that actual learning, of that training, this is real. All right, this is not just some abstract thing somebody made as a joke. This is the way people are being taught.
Absolutely.
You know, I see it even that people are like, well, maybe not in Arkansas. Well, hey, I do a lot of correspondence with people from the University of Arkansas in Fayetteville. They are required now in their emails to actually put what gender, what pronoun they prefer to use at the bottom. So I get a guy I email John Smith back and forth. Every time I get an email from him, it says down at the bottom, he identifies as his and him.
Okay.
I assumed that when his name was John Smith.
You're not supposed to.
I think though, like, okay, if this person wanted to, maybe then it's Joanna Smith, okay, and then I'll guess that it's a
woman.
Yes, you know, like why do you have to tell me that John's a him or his?
Yes,
because of this type of cultural change we're seeing here.
Yeah, this is in academia, right? That's
Did
sort
I
of the
say-
main part that we're kind of worried about.
One party that I have previously supported, this is what their political platform is nowadays.
Yeah.
Not economic issues.
No.
It's not the price of diesel.
No.
It's not national security issues, border security.
Yep.
It's what pronoun you throw out there.
Yeah, and what you shouldn't say. That's
Yes.
that's the worst part of it. That's really the most. And it's, as Americans, man, we have a tough time sometimes swallowing that pill. What you shouldn't say. If you ever, it's kind of one of our main things. It's like the first thing that we associate.
Yeah, it is.
with. It's
Yeah,
like
right there in the Bill of Rights.
It's the first one.
Yeah.
And it's like, I don't know. Yeah,
And some of these, like picnic, not supposed to use that anymore. More than one way to skin a cat. Don't say that. Killing two birds with one stone. Beating a dead horse. Yeah, these are all just conjure up two violent images.
What about picnic? Why
Yeah,
what's the
why not
reason?
picnic?
It has association with lynchings. I've never. I thought it was Yogi the Bear is where I first heard of a picnic.
That's the thing. These like deep old associations with it. I understand that maybe you don't want but you can't be mad at like a mom rushing into her kids. Look, we're kids. We're gonna go on a picnic, and they're not thinking of what old connotation it might have or might historically. Like we've talked about that one, grandfathered.
Yeah,
right.
Mhm.
Grandfathered
That's a
is
big one.
now that one does have a dark, or a bad past with it. But nowadays we use it. It's got an actual
it's like a legal.
It's
term.
a legal
Yeah.
term. Yeah, it's got a meaning.
Absolutely. Rule of thumb. That's another one. We know what a rule of thumb is. That's on the list here because that's got it's some British thing from way back in the day about the whole. As long as the stick's not bigger than your thumb, you can use it to beat your wife with.
Right.
Like, no, I mean, come on.
How could you even converse?
I
don't need rule of thumb as a phrase in my repertoire, but I might use it at some point. It's a general rule of thumb.
And most importantly, this is even in this article it says there is no written record, no evidence that was ever real, the rule of thumb. But we still should not use it. So
it brings up that negative.
Your homework for the week is to come up with 3 paragraphs, one large paragraph using all of these in the most innocent way you possibly can.
Or really, what we should do? We should write paragraphs that are so neutral nobody could ever have a problem with it, and just
Or
see what that
understand
sounds
them.
like.
Yeah.
Killing it. That's another one. Hey man, that guy. Yeah, how's John doing? He's killing it. He just got a new job. His wife. They're about to have their next kiddo. He's killing life. Nope. If someone's doing well, there's other ways to say so without equating it to murder.
Yeah. Well, you can't say he's doing well because then that offends the people that aren't doing that died in wells. And then
That's what I was thinking. Wow.
he's doing good.
Take a shot at, pull the trigger, take a stab at. It get too violent for people.
Let me take a shot at
Let
it.
me take a stab at it.
Yeah, who says that?
We were joking about that Russian propaganda video the other day where the stewardess goes up to this Russian couple flying a plane and was just like, yeah, you see that American couple over there? They're vegetarians.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, okay, I don't know what to do. And they're like, well, sir, you have meat on your plate, and they don't like that. And he's like, okay. It's like, I'm gonna actually have to take that meat away from you. They can't even see it.
Oh, darn.
And then the Russian couple's kids running around on the on the plane, and they're like, sir, you see that couple over there? They can't have children. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. We're gonna have to actually take your kid and hide him in the cargo area of the plane because
you know what? I don't have a big problem with that. No,
for different reasons,
of course.
Yeah.
No, it's Russia's living in the 80s right now. We didn't care about any of this in the 80s, so they're going. They'll have their woke revolution soon enough.
Maybe,
Give them 40 years.
40 years.
Yeah. Guys, I could do this all day long, but we have to take. Well, let me see here. Actually, we got another minute. Do you have one more that's interesting on the list?
I
there?
bet I can find one.
Yeah.
Here. Let's see.
Now, if you remember, a couple weeks ago or a month or two ago, we had that big long list of words that are like,
yes.
can't say homeless, that type of thing. I wish I could find that. I have no idea. It's been stricken from the internet.
It doesn't say why, and I think maybe nobody really says this anymore, but that's bananas. That's on the list here. It doesn't really say why, but we're not supposed to say that.
Bananas?
Yeah.
Bananas.
That's bananas.
It's bananas. Yeah, it is, really.
Yeah. I imagine that's what they said a long time ago when they didn't have a lot of the, we say holy cow and this and that. I imagine people just looking at the pyramids being built, just being like, that's bananas.
This is all part of ableist language, and ableist language contributes to stigmas about and trivializes the experiences of people living with disabilities, mental health conditions, and more. So if someone does something a little goofy, and you're like, "That's bananas."
It's supposed to be that crazy.
Yeah. I should say that's kiwis.
That's kiwis.
How about this one? Do you mind if I say?
Please.
Mumbo jumbo. You can't say
jumbo.
that anymore. The phrase mumbo jumbo likely comes from the West African god Mama Jambu, whatever. Why is it offensive? Apparently, Mandinka males would dress up like the god to solve domestic disputes and abuse their wives.
Oh.
So you shouldn't say mumbo jumbo anymore because of that.
Mumbo jumbo, that's some good gumbo. Some Louisiana restaurant with that, saying on there is now canceled or something.
We've all taught walk in. That's that's one of those. Because there's some people who will have to crawl in there.
We can use wheel in for them. I mean,
drop in. That's another
drop in.
Yeah,
for people who are vertically challenged or something. They can't drop in.
Well, that's only for paratroopers. They're the only ones who can drop in.
I'm down with that one.
Yeah.
You know what?
Watch
There's certain
me.
things that we should
drop in.
You know what? Our paratroopers should actually have reserve the right.
All right, I'm down with that.
Yeah.
Oh, you've heard this a million times. I'm so OCD. I'm so ADD.
Yeah.
Well, that
is offensive.
Trivializes the experiences of people who actually have. Nobody has OCD. That is not a real thing. And the other one, I could argue all day that it's probably not a real thing either.
Whoa!
I know. Oh, I went there, did I?
You did.
Yeah.
No can do.
No
can do. You can't say it.
Why can't you say no can do?
There's a reason that the phrase no can do sounds like broken English. The saying cropped up in the mid-1800s, a time when Westerners widely held a racist attitude towards the East as a way to mock simplified Chinese Kdqn English.
That is a person who is secretly racist, who is like, you know what no can do sounds like? It sounds like broken English from an Eastern country. So let's cancel that. That's like their own subconscious.
Yeah, I know.
Like, it's just no
like
can
do. One of their best songs.
That's right. Yeah, it's Hall & Oates.
Yeah. Addict is another one. That you're supposed to, a person with a substance use disorder. You talk to an addict, they're like, yeah, I'm an addict.
Yeah.
They don't say, I'm a person with a substance use disorder.
Yeah. Yeah, dude, you could say that in way less words.
Yeah.
Save a lot of.
Oh, I will tell you, I am in recovery, and I am in many recovery groups, and there have been people who will say, you're not supposed to call yourself an addict or an alcoholic. those terms are offensive to some people.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, I'm the one with the problem. Like,
Yeah, why am I not allowed? That's how I identify here.
yeah. Come on.
Gosh.
But a prisoner or convict person who was incarcerated. Now, okay, they're convicted of a felony offense.
Yeah.
They've been in prison. I'll call them a prisoner.
Yeah.
Or a convict. They can't vote. They can't own a gun. All right.
Yeah.
They don't get to choose what they get called. All right.
Yeah.
Well, this is no I'm sorry, but no prisoner or convict has ever been like, no, can you call me a person who was incarcerated? No,
Yeah.
They're like, I'm a prisoner. Yeah.
And could you imagine a huge dude named Tiny or something?
Yeah,
Of course,
yeah, oh,
he's
yeah,
got
yeah.
prison tats all over
Yeah.
him. He's like, he's out of jail, right? But he's like, he's a rough dude, you know. That's
Yeah.
in my vid. But he's like, I don't like that. Could you not call me a convict? I was a person who was incarcerated.
Yeah, that kind of first person language really avoids defining my personality.
That's right. Guys, we gotta go. We gotta go. It's time for your day's reminders. That's news, obituaries, and weather. And we'll see you on the other side to close out the show. We'll be right back.
Since 1974, Baker's Towing and Recovery has been there when you need them. Baker's knows things happen. Tires go flat, engines break down, radiator hoses bust, and sometimes vehicles just break down for no apparent reason at all. Isn't it good to know that no matter what the situation, Baker's Towing and Recovery is just a phone call away and ready to help when you need it most? With locations in Kdqn, Ashdown, and Texarkana. If you're in need of roadside assistance 24/7, call Baker's Towing and Recovery at 870-584-3676.
It's time now for your local lowdown, featuring community updates and events from across the listening area. Little River County is one of the latest counties in Arkansas to lift its burn ban following the summer-long drought this year and rain earlier this week. Currently, all counties in the listening area besides Hempstead are no longer under a burn ban as of Thursday morning. Nonetheless, state foresters are saying that the risk of wildfires in Arkansas continues to grow. The Arkansas Forestry Commission recently upgraded the risk in southwest Arkansas, including Sevier, Howard, Little River, and Polk counties, from moderate to high. Under a high-risk level, foresters say unattended fires can spread quickly and easily. The Forestry Division is asking those who see wildfires to report them by calling 911 or 1-800-468-8834. They also ask the public to avoid flying drones in the area of a wildfire. And a reminder that GT nominations are still being sought at Kdqn Public Schools. The Gifted and Talented program at Kdqn is currently seeking referrals for students in 3rd through 12th grade. To nominate a student, notify Kdqn School District's Gifted and Talented Coordinator, Crystal Minshew, at Kdqn Elementary School by calling 584-4311 or emailing kminshew@kdqnleopards.org. The deadline for nominations is this Friday, November 4th. Arkansas PBS and the Sevier County Library System have partnered to sponsor a Mr. Rogers Neighborhood Sweater Drive as a tribute to Fred Rogers from November 5th through November 30th. During the Neighborhood Sweater Drive, members of Sevier County are asked to donate new or gently worn sweaters, as well as other cold weather clothing, at any Sevier County locations. Sweaters collected in this drive will be distributed by the library staff in their community. The Sevier County Library System includes branches in Kdqn, Horatio, Locksburg, and Gillum. The McCurtain County Memorial Hospital will host a fall festival this Saturday, November 5th from 12 to 4 p.m. on the hospital's front lawn. The event will include food, games, and crafts. Visit mmhok.net or the McCurtain Memorial Hospital Facebook page for additional details. And finally, a reminder that the Ashdown High School Band will host a marching concert this Friday, November 4th, starting at 6 p.m. at Dick Stadium. The Panthers Pride Purple Marching Band will host the event free for the public. Make sure to check out other local news, sports, and upcoming events and much more online at kdqn.net. You can also find us on Facebook. For Kdqn, I'm Patrick Massey.
Time now for obituaries brought to you by Wilkerson Funeral Homes.
Losing a loved one is difficult for every family. During such an emotional time, it isn't easy to make all the decisions that must be made. Pre-planning a funeral is an easy way to remove the burden of these difficulties from your family. Not only does it give you peace of mind for the future, but it can save the family's additional expenses. Pre-planning allows you to lock a funeral in at today's prices. Call or come by Wilkerson Funeral Home today to learn more about funeral planning. It's easy and affordable. Wilkerson Funeral Home, dependable professional service since 1929.
Mrs. Patsy Jones Burris, age 83, a resident of Fort Smith, passed away Thursday, October 30th at Heart of Hospice in Fort Smith. She was born August 8th, 1939 in Walnut Springs, Arkansas. Mrs. Burris was a member of the Church of Christ, loved painting flowers, plants, and enjoyed watching TV. She was preceded in death by her parents, Jewel B. and Rose A. Jones, her husband, Carter Lee Burris. She is survived by one daughter, Eva Burris of Ridgecrest, California, 2 grandchildren, Paige Burris and Hannah Burris, 1 niece and 1 nephew. Graveside funeral services for Mrs. Burris will be held at 2 p.m. Friday, November 4th in Clear Creek Cemetery, with Bobby Tatum officiating under the direction of Wilkerson Funeral Home in Kdqn. Family will receive friends on Friday before the service from 11 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. at the funeral home. You may leave a condolence online at www.wilkersonfuneralhomes.com. Mr. Drexel Kent Griffin, age 81, a resident of Locksburg, passed away Wednesday, November 2nd in Kdqn. Drexel was born on November 29, 1940 in Texarkana to Estes Lee and Dixie Ann Penny Griffin, one of 4 children. He married the love of his life, Rosemary Grains, on December 21, 1973 in Bulk Springs, Texas. Drexel worked more than 20 years in industrial maintenance for Jack Tyler Engineering until his retirement. He was a Baptist and enjoyed fishing, hunting, gardening, and woodworking, but best spent his time with his family and friends. He was preceded in death by his parents, one son, Michael Wayne MacArthur, and his brother, Dwayne Griffin. Drexel is survived by his loving wife of over 48 years, Rosemary Griffin of Locksburg, his son and daughter-in-law, Greg and Heather Griffin of Detroit, Texas, 3 grandchildren, Julia, Brooke, and Courtney, 3 great-grandsons and 3 great-granddaughters, 2 sisters, Cookie Penny and Waween Thompson, both of Locksburg, as well as nieces, nephews, other relatives, and a host of friends. Services for Mr. Drexel Griffin will not be held at this time. Arrangements are entrusted to Chandler Funeral Home of Kdqn. You may leave a condolence online at www.chandlerfuneral.com. Mr. Floyd Glenn Wisenhunt, age 61, a resident of Kdqn, passed away Tuesday, November 1st, at his home. He was born August 3, 1961, in Columbus, Ohio. He was a caregiver and cabinet maker. He was preceded in death by his parents, Samuel J. and Barbara Ann Spalletta Wisenhunt, 2 sisters, Viola Wisenhunt and Cindy Bell. He is survived by his wife, Barbara Jean Gaylord, 1 stepson, Nathan Flournoy, his sisters-in-law and brothers-in-law, Mike and Christine Atkins, Linda Bowden, Jennifer Bell, Billy Bell, and David Bell, a number of nieces, nephews, great-nieces, and great-nephews. The family will be at the home of Mike and Christine Adams, 106 Mount Pleasant Road in Kdqn, on Friday, November 4th from 5 p.m. till 8 p.m. Cremation arrangements by Wilkerson Funeral Home in Kdqn. You may leave a condolence online at www.wilkersonfuneralhomes.com. It's time now for the weather, brought to you by AEP SWEPCO and ACR Services.
At Southwestern Electric Power Company, we understand customers are concerned about their families, businesses, and communities during this pandemic. If you're struggling to pay your electric bill, please reach out to your SWEPCO team today. Check out available options like extended payment agreements. Contact us at swepco.com/assist or call the number on your electric bill. You can also contact us through Facebook and Twitter. Let's find a solution that works for you.
Call ACR Service when you need an air conditioning and heating company that you can trust. But what does that mean? It means that Ray and Cody Stinnett at ACR Service will do their best to fix your cooling and heating system rather than just try to sell you a new one. It means that ACR Service's prices are competitive and fair. It means that ACR Service will stand behind their work. It means doing the job right. To whom you trust your family's safety and comfort does make a difference. ACR Service Company, 584-3343. When you need a company you can trust.
Number 1 country weather.
It's ridiculous.
Don't like it.
I don't like it.
Why fix things that ain't broke?
I know it. We got your weather. It's brought to you by AEP SWEPCO and ACR Services. You just heard me say that. Today, a 90% chance of showers and thunderstorms. Possible, heavy, severe thunderstorms. It's telling me between 1 p.m. and 4 p.m. It's been sticking with that all morning. Yeah, so maybe around then. Tonight, a 90% chance of showers and thunderstorms as well. Oh, yeah, the high today, 78 and strong winds as high as 30 miles per hour. Same with tonight with a low around 43, strong winds as well. 9% or 90% new rainfall amounts between 1 and 2 inches possible. So there you have it. Tomorrow, though, going to be sunny with a high near 66, and Sunday sunny with a high near 75. Sunday night rolling into a 20% chance and rolling into the week Monday with a 40% chance. Mostly cloudy that day with a high near 78. Tuesday has a high of 80. Spring. Welcome.
I don't even want to think about it.
It's spring. Yeah, that's right. Well, it's been a fun week of shows. We definitely appreciate everybody listening, everybody watching, everybody winning on Facebook Live. We appreciate y'all. Of course, this is the weekend time. So for Patrick and Jen, I'm Tyler. We're out of here. This has been the Brew Crew. God bless you. Have an excellent weekend.
Your number one country, 92.1, is KDQN, Kdqn, Ashdown, Texarkana.